Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I believe that's if you're using a spell
Okay.
that's level that you can't cast. You
Yeah,
have to
if
roll.
you
Or if
have
you're using one
spell
that's not on your
I'm
Not
gonna
from
class's spell
class.
I'm
list.
gonna
Yep.
take over really quick.
Yeah.
We should
Okay.
be back. Someone check the stream.
Yay!
Yeah, is it a whole
Yay.
new video now too?
Yes.
Probably.
Fuck my life.
Yes.
God damn it. I hate this fucking
So-
Alright.
I definitely have to use headphones now because I have noticed a delay in Riley's audio to where I can actually hear Riley speak in the other room, and
Oh, yeah.
then I hear it on the Discord. So I need
Yo,
headphones
you can
because I
see the
can't
future?
unhear it.
Yeah,
You
Mason
see
can see the
future?
future.
Why do you warn us about 9/11?
God damn it! I was about to make that joke.
Well, obviously you can't see the future that well.
You should name the stream episode 78 part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I'll
You know,
Episode 78.
I'll fix it in
sponsored
post.
by Israel.
I'll fix it in post.
78.
78.
All right. Thank
Future?
you.
I
God
hardly
damn.
know her.
So I changed my mind. I'm gonna kill a spot.
I
I
support
second
this
that
decision.
notion.
Thank you.
I third this decision.
I'll hold them down.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be strong. If one man can hold you down, the second man can jack you off.
What?
That's why you gotta be weak.
Get me out of here.
I'm not here for this. Okay,
It's
so
okay. We've already
back
called
to the
witness
game.
protection.
Back to the actual game. What would you guys like to do? Also, Spot, shut the fuck up.
Well, we're talking about the plan, which is to counterspell her.
Right.
Always.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
That's-
dispel-
So that I have
dispel
a silence
magic.
arrow.
I remember now where I was. So, Jack Steel, you're removing Steel Wind Strike from your ring, and you're putting in Counterspell?
Yes.
Are you putting in just a 5th level
I-
Counterspell from your pack slots?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I've got time to refill it.
Okay.
I need to choose new spell.
Can you go ahead and mark off that spell slot for today, and then,
Plus, I can only fit up to 5th level in there anyway.
I know.
We haven't rested since last session, right?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay, just make sure. Wouldn't count as a short rest either.
You've not had a short rest yet.
You could short rest.
Okay, just making sure. I don't know what I missed.
Yeah, no. You could make
Nada.
that a part of your day if you want to, but you haven't yet.
Okay.
You're currently in the talking things out portion of the program.
Yes.
I think so far the plan for whatever the fuck we're doing has been just cool, show up, kill the person. But no,
Well, I
this
was
is
gonna say-
approximately. Can I draw a rough map of like the area based off of the, or can Jack draw a rough map based off?
Jack can, yeah.
I was gonna ask if we just had an old map of Koltov somewhere.
You would,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, actually,
So
probably would.
using the map and your drawing skills, your expert drawing skills, definitely. You're able to mark out like what is what's being used as what, and you know that intelligence is actually pretty accurate as far as their new headquarters being town hall essentially. But you can
Yeah.
see in one section of the town they've repurposed a lot of the bigger houses as barracks. In some of the other towns, some other places have been surrounded off by the wooden structures, and then stables even been commandeered and like heavily guarded. The only tree in town is now heavily guarded. Type shit, And
Yeah,
you're
we've
able to
marked that
say
tree.
you mark the ones there, cross out all the other ones that would be on the map because you didn't see them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we have the location of every military building within town.
Mm-hmm.
And all landmarks, which I think really is just the old fountain and the tree.
So,
And
do
then-
you guys have any hypotheses for why they've kept like one tree?
Because they also have druids that have the same spell.
Yeah, they use transportation via plants quite a bit to get around.
They just have to keep control over it, so we can't.
Yeah, they also know we have access to it, so that's why you guard it. So they don't want to risk us being able to like touch the tree and then fuck off whenever we
Good
want.
Lord.
Okay.
Sorry, the dogs were scratching at the door.
Okay.
They got you trained.
Well, no, they were scratching from the outside. They were on the porch with Jen.
Oh. Wait, does that mean pizza? No, I might have pizza coming in soon, by the way.
Okay, we'll keep an ear out.
Thank you.
Hello, Mama.
So-
Apparently, Mama was out there too.
Yeah, she'd be doing that. So, I'll let you guys continue from that. Sorry for the distraction.
Arya and
Okay.
Caroline are having a very intense conversation about what their bow skills are in the corner.
Okay, okay.
Let's go archery.
Yeah, they're discussing who should have the arrow of silence.
I was gonna say I don't have a bow, but I also have archery skills.
Yeah, but you're not cool like us, so sorry.
Well, fuck you too.
But I believe the conclusion is that that Arya will have the arrow.
I was gonna say like I can conjure a bow out of thin air.
Okay.
That's very cool. But can you hit precisely with it? From far
Yeah.
away?
Yeah, I can do.
I mean, in
100
theory, we all
send-
could.
Look, I know
I mean-
it's an arrow, but like, you know, you can stab people with arrows. You don't have to shoot them.
Why is my mouse pad not working?
Well, at that
can
point,
just-
why not just cast silence on the whole arena?
Jack,
Because
over.
you can't
Because
cast
silence-
silence.
I
can
don't
you?
have silence.
None of us have silence.
Yeah, but we've got 2 mages in this party.
Um,
Well, none of them offered to have it.
underselling either Arya or Spot.
Arya's a mage. What
Goran.
class is Arya?
She's a druid.
Okay.
Full
honey,
druid.
I don't know if druids get silence, though. I definitely know that sorcerers and wizards do.
Clerics
Yeah,
do.
I don't have it though because I didn't pick it.
We could get a scroll, and then he could, Braga could add it, or I guess Starry could add it to his fucking spell book, and then prepare it.
it's not
Easy.
working very well.
But anyway, we got the arrow, so might as well.
I'm not
I'm
saying
just
we
saying.
shouldn't use the arrow. I'm saying we shouldn't act like the arrow is the only option.
True. Well, I mean, the counter spell is more the other options. The
What the
arrow is
fuck
number
just
1,
happened?
counter spell is number 2. You
I
know?
mean, there's still spells you can cast without verbal components, so silence
Yeah.
is not a complete shutdown of everything she's going to be able to do.
What if we like cast
but
like no
teleportation
ankles?
spells have verbal components.
Did you say cast no ankles?
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
cast
No
the no
ankles.
ankle spell to remove
You know,
her
just-
ankles, bro.
Well, at that point, why don't I just grapple the shit out of her?
Yeah, well, yeah, do that
we
and then
would
hit her and
like for you
divine
to do
smite
that
her.
too.
Divine
I
smite the
cast
fuck out of her
testicular
legs,
torsion.
bro. Yeah, tungsten ball, bro.
Yeah.
You guys can have my scroll of counterspell if you think you can do better with it.
I can't.
I probably can't.
I mean, I probably could, but like,
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't have to be
so-
saving my reactions, and I am a fan of.
So let me
using my
let me
reactions
math
to deal
let me math
damage.
this real quick. The if I'm making a check for a counterspell or whatever, it's my spellcasting mod I'm doing the check with, right?
So, in regards to casting the spell, yes, you rely on your spellcasting ability modifier to see if the skill becomes a skill check to see if your skill check succeeds. If you have 3rd level spell slots and a spell scroll of counterspell, there's no skill check to casting counterspell. You just cast it. But casting counterspell and needing to make a skill check against a spell that's higher level than 3rd will require you to use your spell casting ability modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I could have swore we had that spell made at higher than 3rd level, the scroll.
No, this
No.
is something
You
Arya.
can't make
can't.
scrolls at higher levels.
Oh, this was a separate thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would probably go to Arya and I would ask, but can you cast that spell while you're in your different forms, though?
I was
Would
gonna
that be
say,
possible? Because, like, if you become,
wait.
like, an animal or an elemental, can you cast spells? Could you use the scroll then?
The spell scrolls.
Because I don't know if that would work, would it?
I don't know. I don't think it would.
So
Because then in that case, then I can take it off your hands. But, like, if you're not going to transform into anything, it should be fine.
as a matter of fact, Arya, you're 18th level druid, correct?
Where it is.
Yeah, I have beast spells.
So you can, in fact, cast many of your druid spells. Oh, so here's the caveat. You are able to cast many of your druid spells while in beast form, or while in wild shape. Sorry. You can perform the somatic and material and verbal components of a druid spell while in beast shape, but you aren't able to provide material components.
It seems to be working better now.
So you cannot cast a spell scroll using your wild shape form.
Yeah, because a
Here's the
scroll
thing.
would count as a material component, right?
Well, even
The
if you were to have the
scroll
material
is-
Not a druid
component,
spell.
yeah, it's not a druid spell, or from your druid spell list. That's the cutoff.
The
Yeah.
the scroll is of 3rd level, right?
Yes.
Yes, any
So-
scroll cannot be up at, like, level stuff,
Yeah.
right?
So by definition, more than likely, we're gonna have to make a check when using this spell scroll because most things she's gonna be casting, I'm guessing, are gonna be above
So
3rd level.
who is smartest?
Unless you're trying to...
It's not intelligence unless you're starry.
Yeah,
for
it's
me,
your
it would be
spellcasting
charisma.
mod.
Most
I have the
charismatic.
highest
Not
spellcasting
sorry.
mod because
Well-
I am the only one with a mod over 20.
Well,
But would you
also-
be able to cast it, though, if it's a 3rd level spell, because you don't have those?
I have
You don't have a
5th
third
level
level spell
spells.
slot. Well, yeah, but...
No, when
Can you
using the
upcast
spell
spell
scroll,
slot?
you're not using a spell slot, are you?
No,
Yeah, you
No,
are.
no,
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
not.
okay, no.
You're
You just-
not
you just-
using a spell
You
slot.
just need to have access to those spell slots. You don't actually use one.
Correct. The spell that's imbued in the scroll is imbued with the magic of the slot used to cast that spell in the first place.
So would Jack Steele be able to cast it at 5th level, or would he have
So,
to cast it at 3rd level?
Jack
even though he has
Steele-
no 3rd level spell slots.
Jack Steele can cast counterspell as a 5th level spell using his pact slot. If he's using a spell scroll,
Okay.
it's a 3rd level cast.
Yeah. No matter who's using the scroll, it's going to be a 3rd level cast. But
Okay.
I have the highest spellcasting modifier out of all of us, so I have the best chance of making the check if it arises.
True. But I mean, I'm also going to say that you just have counterspell, though. You can just use that.
I
Yeah, but you
do,
only
but I
have two
also
spell
only
slots.
have 3. I have
Is that your
3.
spell
Three spell
attack
slots.
modifier, or is that your
Hmm?
spell? Is that your just base casting modifier? Is that your like?
It's all of
attack?
them because my charisma is my spellcasting ability. My charisma is a 22, and that boosts all of
Jealous.
my spell stats.
So your modifier is a +6, then? Asking?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so you're going to have the best one. yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah.
Good.
But I mean, yeah. I feel like
As it
the
should
only
be.
problem in the situation here is if Arya's in their beast form, they're not going to be able to cast counterspell.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Which means
Which
that,
is why-
you should,
if the scroll's going
should
to
probably go
someone
to a
else,
caster who can use it.
then I have the best chance. If Arya wants to keep it, by all means.
The only other downside
course.
to this plan is that casting
Mhm.
the spell does still require a reaction to cast.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
So
Okay, well,
when it comes to, well, all I was saying is like you can't cast counterspell more than once, even with a spell scroll.
Yeah.
In case anybody was confused about that. Okay, cool.
Around.
Around.
the only thing, though,
Because you get
yeah,
your
Jack,
reaction
Per
back the
round
next
is what
round.
they meant.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. You can
yeah,
only
but I
cast
would
once
say,
a
though,
round.
Yes.
Jack, wouldn't it be smarter for more casters to have it in case they counterspell? We've had that situation before.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's-
If we want to spread it out, by all means. I was just laying the facts on the table.
Yeah.
Do with them what you will.
But if you want the scroll, you can have it.
Well, I'm just saying it would be cool.
You want it?
Of course I want it.
I give it.
But I'm not gonna.
It's
Yay!
official.
I do the
Because,
Ocean
like-
Man jump from the end of the SpongeBob movie.
The thing is, like, if Starry casts a wish and they try to counterspell it, they've got to counterspell at 9th level or whatever. We've still got to beat their level of counterspell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can only 9th level or counterspell so many times, and only once. So, like, cool.
Well, yeah, but we can only cast it once at 9th level, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Then we can just counterspell them at 3rd level or whatever. Like, it won't
Also,
be a big deal.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't
I'm
even
gonna
hear
put
the
this in
door.
your brain right now. If you're casting a spell and someone tries to counterspell your counterspell, you can counterspell their counterspell.
Unless you're doing a concentration
you?
spell.
Or does that count
You
as
can.
2 spells in one turn?
You can. No,
Because
you're using your reaction to counterspell.
Reactions per round, not per turn. So
You just
they
don't
No,
have
but
a
you-
reaction the next round.
so
No, but you
so,
can't cast 2 spells in one turn. That doesn't work.
Mason, what you're
It's
thinking
not
of?
a part of your turn.
So
it's
so
a
so
part of the round.
time out. Rules lawyer here. Normal 5th edition, correct. You can't. Our game, you can.
Okay.
Counterspell has a specific kind of amendment to that rule where counterspell is just one of those things that you weave your magic as like one of those things you can do as a side. It's also why in our campaigns you can cast a bonus action spell and an action cantrip in either order, not one specific order for 5e's rules.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so this is a homebrew decision.
Yes, this is homebrew decision, my
Okay.
personal yes.
Cool.
I agree.
Let's stop discussing counterspell mechanics and start doing the game. Let's go.
I agree.
We are doing the game.
I'm sorry,
No,
who are
we're-
you?
Okay, bro. I've been with you the whole time. What is this?
What'd you hear?
I've literally never met you before.
Okay, Jack. Fucking dick.
That can be mean to Spot.
Oh, I'm not talking to Spot, I'm talking to Tobias.
Okay,
So you know
what
his
did I
name?
just
You haven't met him
fucking say?
before?
Who the fuck is Tobias? I've never met that man in my whole life.
I know Donald Trump's name, I haven't met him.
Alright, moving on.
Does this mean that Tobias is famous?
No.
Yes.
Does this mean
This is
I'm Donald
insanely
Trump?
famous.
God.
He is well known and well regarded around the world.
Gonna go ahead and make
Mainly
that a
in
character now.
Warforged circles.
Popular
Mainly
folk
in
singer,
circles
Tobias.
of Warforged, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually adding it to my notes now.
I actually
Served
like
in the
that.
IDF.
No, shut the fuck up before I kick you from
He's
this
a hero,
goddamn
for
game.
real.
I'm done.
Welcome to Blue and Black.
He was
We
a
endorse
sniper
war crimes.
too.
We do
He
not.
had the really, really heroic task of sniping children.
I'm telling you now, move on. I have hit my limit with that. Thank you.
Alright, so what's the move, lads? We leaving? We going?
How? Well, we have to sleep first.
Okay,
Okay.
boring. Yeah.
How are we getting there?
Woodwind walk.
That is an excellent question.
Are we not wind
would take us
walking?
days. We could
No,
walk.
wind
is
walking.
Visible.
Yeah.
Is it dangerous?
Well, we could teleport, can't we? To
Oh yeah,
where
right.
we were.
Sure. I don't know
Starry
where you guys were, but yeah.
Like we were
Starry
in the
took us
building.
there, so it would have to be Starry to do it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Starry's
Starry,
the
do
only
you
one
have-
who can teleport all of us anyways.
That's
Okay,
not
fair
true.
enough.
I'm getting my scroll of teleport tomorrow.
Well, we'd rather not waste that on this.
Yeah, that's
True.
more of a get out of jail free card than
That is it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to state
I
that.
only
And
used
then
my
there-
wish spell to get a teleport spell because we weren't going to teleport again today.
There is the option to
Did you not
try to
prepare
sneak
teleport?
in the same way we did, which is not recommended with a larger party.
Starry doesn't know that spell.
I don't have teleport.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
That's how I use my wish.
Ill issue.
Yeah, I mean, the best way to go in would, okay, easy peasy. Get Conrad to teleport us in, and then he just leaves.
but he doesn't know where we were.
Yeah, the problem with teleport is
Well, has he been
the
there?
less
He's probably-
familiar you are with the
Yes.
place, the more
We'll just-
difficult it is.
We should ask Conrad if he's been there.
So
Because if he's
let
been
me
there,
let me clarify. Let me clarify what I mean by teleport us there. We want to teleport into the house that we were in.
Yeah, we were.
Because we know
we don't-
that the house is relatively abandoned.
Yeah, we don't want to just teleport into the middle of town hall headquarters.
We also don't have familiarity with the inside of town hall headquarters, so there's
Yeah.
always that could always go really wrong.
Okay.
Was the building you guys were in a 1-story or a 2-story building?
It's a 2-story building.
Okay.
Upstairs is where we left. And we should have been fine in terms of leaving.
Should have drawn a teleportation circle.
They don't stay unless you do it for an entire year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What's your plan to get us back in there then?
Well, either we use the teleportation scroll.
Well, yeah, that seems like the best one. Yeah.
Yeah. Or we use Starry's 9th level wish.
Yeah.
I have a more risky idea, but I need to do some math.
Oh, God.
Sounds
Make me
good.
worried.
Uh-oh.
What did we?
Anyone else got any
What did
great
we? Math out that the average speed, like the actual speed of Windwalk is, like after 600 feet every 6 seconds. Like, what did that turn out to be?
It's 300.
Um,
Yeah, no, never mind.
kilometers now.
It's a lot easier if you
Like
tell me the
300
end goal,
kilometers?
hon.
Well, because I was thinking, the main problem we have getting spotted with Windwalk is just that we tend to slow down somewhere and then give people time to spot us. At that speed, you're kind of difficult to see as a cloud anyway. If we could just, maybe at night, go down a chimney of said house.
That's not what gets you spotted. I mean, yes, more likely.
Okay, Santa.
But you're still a cloud moving abnormally fast.
What if we,
What
just
if
move
we,
slowly
like-
on purpose?
Well, we gotta get there.
Not
Yeah,
impossible.
clouds still fucking move. We just have to move slow enough that it doesn't look weird.
Yeah, and if we all move together, we'll look like one big cloud. We go like birds. Oh,
You
oh
can-
yeah.
Clouds.
I'll say this.
We could do mass
you can
polymorph and just
certainly
become
try.
birds.
That would be cool.
You could do.
Just become a flock of birds.
What level of spell is that?
Mass polymorph is definitely a 9th level spell.
And Starry has that, right?
Yes.
I think he
Mass
does.
polymorph? I do.
How many?
But that would, well, one.
Mass polymorph? 1. I can only use it once a day.
Yeah, but how many
Targets.
people?
I'm looking. Give me a second here.
It'd be a
think for
great
second.
escape method, though. Just
He's
turn us
looking
all
for his
in
spell
through
book.
doves and we fly away.
Yeah, but then we're all doves and we have the health of doves. And then if we're in the air and we get
I
hit
would
by an
rather be a
arrow,
falcon.
yeah,
I can
like,
choose a. I can
like
choose
I
10 creatures.
understand what he's saying, but also
Starry's answering the
remember,
question.
polymorph is the easy kill spell, right? And not like something that reverts you back to your original form when you.
Polymorph is the one that
reverts
reverts
you
you
back
back
to
to
your
your
original.
original form.
Like, all of them
Yeah.
do that. Unless
I
it's
have-
true polymorph, I think.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, true polymorph is.
The only
perfect.
thing is, if we're doing mass polymorph to get there, then we might
That's
as well
crazy. Up
fucking
to
use the
10
wind
creatures. I got you, Starry.
teleportation.
I was gonna say, but everyone was speaking.
But I mean, if we're gonna do the mass polymorph, that's gonna cost a 9th level spell slot, and we might as well just do wish teleportation. So it's not
Yeah.
like reserving anything. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the
Well,
teleportation.
disturbing.
Well, teleport
sure.
isn't 10 people.
Sure.
Teleport is 8 people, 8 creatures,
Including yourself.
including myself. So we have 1 less.
No.
No,
Do-
like
including
not
yourself.
including yourself. My bad.
I'm
You get
I'm
9.
now
9 in total.
Yeah.
True polymorph or mass polymorph, 10 in total.
So we could bring an extra person if we wanted to.
But okay, another thing that I noticed was apparently there is a certain lack of wildlife in the area.
very much.
There are no
so.
birds, there are no dogs, there are no animals that I was told of. There are horses.
They have
How the fuck
deforested
they're managing
everything.
to get rid of birds? Yeah, how the fuck they're managing to get rid of pigeons?
By getting
I mean,
rid
There
of their
is no
homes.
government drones. Duh.
Probably just shooting them, am I right? If you just shoot enough birds, the birds are going to learn to avoid you.
Dude.
I mean,
Birds are
there is
not a hive mind.
No, but like
Birds?
eventually,
Yeah,
it's called survival of the fittest. If you kill every bird in an area, there's going to be no more birds.
that's not what survival of the fittest is, but
No, I think he's cooking.
yeah, they could.
I mean, you'd have to kill a fuck ton of birds for that to happen.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Maybe
mean,
they
it's
for
not the
dinner.
bird.
What do you mean?
How would they eliminate birds? Just
Kill
kill them all.
No. How would they do that? Because historically speaking, whenever people have tried to do that, it has ended in disaster. Let
I
us
don't know
not
what
forget
history
the Great
you're
Leap
reading,
Forward.
but I've never read about people trying
Okay,
to murder
Mao.
birds.
Oh,
That's
you never heard
interesting.
about the Great Leap Forward?
What is that? That didn't happen. You're just
When
making
did
shit
No,
up.
that happen in the
no.
last 10 years? How old are you again?
Okay.
110?
Way too
Yeah,
off.
whatever. Boring. Anyway.
Talking about real life history.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
don't
real
wanna
in
talk
this
I
game.
know,
Wow.
that's what we're saying. We don't need real life history right now.
And also, if
I mean-
Riley doesn't know that real life history, it doesn't count.
You're right. Riley's American.
Yeah, Riley doesn't know who Mao is, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, I just went on a rabbit hole tangent to define what a wisp of cloud it would be.
Okay.
Well, we maintain
We're not doing that.
approximate
We're not doing that.
body shape.
Lads, this is not important
I think.
business.
That's what we've ruled
This
before,
is
at least.
important. We're talking about the logistics here of
Trying to
like
survive.
how the fuck we're getting in and out. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
like
but
I look
point
up, it
is-
says we became wisps of cloud. So I look up what classifies as a wisp of cloud. A small, thin, thread-like or hair-like segment of cloud.
I think that's not.
That doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. It's
Yeah.
whatever Riley rules it as, so I'm sorry.
I mean,
so-
yeah, I
Hey, that's
just
an
Yeah,
inspiration
in the
point for
moment.
Spot.
Nice.
So what is it? What is it exactly? But
I don't,
like, okay,
I don't
so
think
it's
we're gonna
basically
get
like-
through this with semantics. Like, if Riley says that we will get spotted, like, we might get spotted. Like, even if we're like, no, but like,
Yeah,
technically
that's
though,
kind of-
technically
Hey,
though.
if we have an idea
War-
in D&D, we are allowed to argue our point. It just means Riley has
True.
final say. That's all it is.
Very true.
100%.
I feel
Yeah,
like we've
like-
argued this specific point before, though.
Yeah, that's.
Well,
what
I
I'm-
don't
we have.
physically remember this, so I had to do it again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we have Windwalk, or we have Teleport, or the Wish Teleport. That's the three options that are viable right now. And the cloud one is not as viable as the two others.
Wait a second. I just had a weird wombo combo idea. If we cast Windwalk on ourselves, and then cast invisibility on ourselves,
We
is the
can't.
cloud invisible?
No, we can't. We can't. But I got
Wow.
it. I
No,
actually
no,
have
no,
the
no.
solution. I
Could
actually have the
somebody
solution,
cast
guys.
How,
So-
why could you
Yeah.
not combo those? What's
Because it
the
lasts for
breaker?
like 1 hour. And we're gonna take
Okay.
multiple hours to get there.
I don't
It's
think
not
so.
We
that
are
big of a
moving
deal.
at 600 feet every 6 seconds.
No, but actually, guys, I actually fucking got it. Okay. We are resting.
Okay.
Starry will use Wish to teleport Conrad to that house, so Conrad has
please
been
stop
there.
for a second.
No,
Please
shut
stop.
up! I'm explaining my reason. Shut up. Then Conrad teleports them back. Now Conrad has been there, which means that he can teleport us in tomorrow.
Cool. Let's take that idea and pause for a second.
Okay.
I'd like to mention that if you have viewed it once, you have a mishap of 43%. 1 through
Ah.
43 is a mishap.
Damn it.
I would like to mention that Starry has already used his 9th level spell for the day
Nah, I didn't know that. I wasn't there.
That is a moot
to get
point.
them back.
Damn, silly.
Yeah.
Not
sorry.
happening.
It's
Okay?
a cool
Like,
idea, though. It's a good idea.
Yeah, it was a good idea. You
Okay,
shouldn't have
It
wasted
was a
Yeah.
really good idea, but
But no.
there's
Why
a-
doesn't? Why wouldn't the
About
invisible
25%.
cloud work? Somebody explain this to me.
So, okay,
Who would
talking
cast
about the
invisibility?
invisible cloud. Yeah, we would need somebody to cast invisibility on us. That being said, your plan is 100% viable if somebody casts invisibility on us.
How many people can be invisible if you cast invisibility as a 9th level
If you
spell?
cast at 9th level,
A
you should
lot.
be able to target 8 people, right? Because it's a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll upcast quite a bit.
Who has
And plus,
invisibility
I
here?
think we have multiple
Well,
people that have it, don't we?
sorry, but he would
Well,
need
other than
two,
Star.
Well, we would have to get
Who's an
Elvis Soraya
NPC?
or something like that, right?
and also has a 9th level spell slot.
And also has a 9th
Well, no,
level.
it doesn't have to be all in one. Like, if we have multiple
It
people
can-
that cast it, we
Well,
can
you
have
need-
multiple
you-
casters.
Well,
Sure.
it would
Then
need
you
to be
would
like
need multiple
2
people, though.
Well, yeah, that's
no,
what I'm
you
saying.
would need 2
That's an
5th level spell
option.
slots.
No, guys, I got
You
it.
would need
I-
multiple people to cast those 2 5th level spell slots because it's concentration.
If I remember correctly,
invisibility
with
concentration?
invisibility, you have to
Okay.
touch the person, which you cannot do as they are
You can
clouds.
touch us. You can
Well, no,
touch
then-
us, though.
You can't
then
touch
we
a cloud.
cast-
But if you... Yes,
Look,
you
you
can,
cast
because
when-
they
you
killed
cast
Starter.
when- Guys,
If
you
you
cast
can't
Windwalk,
be touched...
then you cast invisibility, then you become cloud.
Huh?
You don't become cloud the instant Windwalk is cast.
That's right.
No,
that's
but you
true,
get
you
him
take time to transform.
You getting
Actually, yeah, you're
cast
right.
You
You
transform
Oh my God.
after the invisibility is cast.
Jesus
True.
Christ.
That's
That is
genius.
It still becomes the duration. We would have to make sure we're invisible for the entire trip.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we
How
get
long
closer.
did it take
Like
us?
that, we get
If we were
closer,
flying
then
a
we cast the
straight line.
invisibility.
Everyone.
I
Riley,
have
can we
actually,
touch a cloud?
Say again?
Okay,
Can we touch a cloud?
You guys
You
have already
have
said
No,
that.
that's not-
cast a cloud before.
How do you- yes, you have.
Remember, you got beaten up as a cloud
Aggressively.
before.
Also,
Yeah.
I want to point out that there's
Yes.
3 people in this party that knows what house that we're supposed to go to. How
Yeah.
are we
Yeah.
supposed to follow you if you are invisible?
That's also true.
See,
Damn.
this is why we need to
Okay,
elaborate on
actually,
these
wait,
points
we
so
have
we
a
can
map.
find
We have a
that.
map of the city. I point to the house we were in the map.
How good is
Yeah,
everyone?
just
Okay,
everyone's-
I'm gonna cut this short. How good is everybody's navigation skills to navigate a map on their own?
Yeah. That's gonna let you
I
guys
don't
get
even know
there
what skill
and
that
me,
is.
and then the rest of us are gonna get lost. Like,
I'm just asking how many of you are directionally challenged.
What skill is that?
navigator's tools, I guess.
No,
I don't know.
you don't have navigator's tools. No. But it would be like because it's citywide navigating. It'd be intelligent survival.
I can do that.
I'll go plus
I
9.
have a 0.
Caroline,
I'm dumb.
fearless leader, directionally challenged.
What do you
That's how
want
it
from me?
is.
I don't need to know directions. I can just talk to people and they'll tell me.
Okay.
Seems like
Says
teleport is still the best one.
infiltrating rogue.
Come on.
I wish I could change my proficiencies.
Too late.
Yeah, this isn't Baldur's Gate.
You can if you take a couple
Yeah.
feats.
That's just adding
feat?
proficiencies.
Yeah.
I want to add.
You can
extra
reincarnate-
keys, the problem.
You can reincarnate as
Because
a child who's been raised with navigator's tools.
You can add expertise. There's one feat you can take that gives you a skill and expertise of skills you know, and then I think a
Skill?
tool or some shit. No, skill just gives you 3 skills.
Well, okay.
Doesn't it give
Well,
you-
There's
for-
definitely one that gives you expertise. I have it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
let's-
don't remember what it's called off the top of my head.
I was gonna say if we continue on with the planning, because if the house isn't our entry point, maybe the invisible windwalk works if we have a more noticeable entry
No.
point, but we got to figure that out.
I mean, yeah, if you pick like the mayor's house, yeah, that would be easier.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to figure out what our plan is here.
Yeah.
I mean, the
like,
teleport still stands. We can
Yes,
still
that
just
does.
use teleport.
We can still just use teleport.
I mean, it's the best
This is
solution. It's just gonna take a 1 scroll of teleport that we're getting tomorrow.
Well, still,
I
we've
think mass pull
we've got a
is
high
fun,
chance.
But that's my opinion.
I think we have a very
That's-
high chance of going wrong with the teleport though, because we're not super familiar.
Well,
no, if
Starry's been there.
so,
And
if
it's
we
still a
give the scroll of
45%
teleport
chance to go wrong.
Starry,
Okay, hang on. I got a
think
question.
so.
We're getting a.
He just
we're
said
getting
it.
a scroll of teleport.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting that from Conrad. I'm
Why
the
can't
one
we just
getting
give it to
it.
Starry, and then Starry can learn the spell?
That's what I was thinking, but that would take a long time, and also I don't have the tools
Yeah.
for that right now.
Do we
And
have
he's
to
also
do
not gonna
stuff-
be able to-
Does it have to be
and he's-
tomorrow that we do this?
Yeah, Conrad said I would get it
Basically, yeah.
tomorrow.
We were forced into the position
what-
for some godforsaken reason.
We were told either this evening or tomorrow morning.
And you guys chose tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
I
because
said-
those
give
were
us
the
a
only
seat.
two options we were given.
Who gave us these
No
options?
pre-planning allowed.
The
It's
army.
Well,
It was because of the time it takes to mobilize the army and get everything going. Like they were set up, they had to go.
Yeah,
Okay.
but somehow they were ready to go the morning before we made the call to
Yes.
go.
also true.
So, yeah. So somebody made a decision at some point.
And
We
you
can find
got-
out who we
so-
killed them.
So here's perspective for those of you who don't understand war. A decision was made. You are the afterthought that's being given a benefit of a doubt to modify the plans temporarily while they're still pushing forward with their already ongoing ideas and plans. Because you guys are here,
Okay.
you're giving them an opportunity to accomplish more than what their original goals were going to be, and so they're willing to put off their initial assault for a short period of time for you guys to get like a whole day to figure your shit out, get ready, and make this assault much more effective.
We've already been given our time.
So
we
plans
cannot-
were already in motion before you guys made the choice to even involve yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
We were just the special ops team that showed up, and they're like, "Great, you're here. Now get to work."
Pretty much.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it-
it looks like Arya has something that would solve this issue.
It is very
What?
cool. It still is the animal problem.
Well, the animal problem is just that we don't want to waste Starry's 9th level spell slot on it.
If we
Okay.
become animals, we get the intelligence of animals.
Well, yeah, but your intelligence is to go there. That's not that hard, is it?
No, you'd be fucked. We would all be fucked because like animals don't
We'll do a
actually
smart
get
one.
that much intelligence.
Owls, they're smart, right?
They're not smart.
They
I don't think they're smart
retain-
enough to
They're
adhere to
smart.
military plans.
We could
Well,
be
to go to a
ravens
space.
or crows.
You
Okay,
guys
so
retain intelligence.
for
Bonobo!
yeah, I was about to say, for the purposes of this animal-shaped spell, it says we retain all of our mental stats,
Oh, great. That's
Okay.
great.
just like wild
That means it's just only Telia that's going to be having the low intelligence problem then.
Cheetah. A herd of 9 cheetahs. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, no, herd of 9 elephants. I think that would be good.
Oh, look at that. 9 elephants running around.
A school of 9
No,
fish
no,
flopping on the
no.
ground.
So here's what we do. I wild shape. Somebody teleports me into the city hall, and then it forces them to talk about the elephant in the room.
True.
But I hate you. Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
You
Have
give
you
him
not
inspiration.
pondered the
No.
pachyderm?
That was funny though. I
Okay,
didn't know where you were going with that until you got there. That's the fucked up part.
I have an idea. I don't know how good it is, so I'm gonna put it out there.
Let's go with it. I agree to it. We're doing it.
Fuck you. So if we can manage to wrangle some kind of explosives, one person,
Yes.
gas mode invisibles in, sets off a bomb somewhere as a more internal distraction while everyone else sneaks in elsewhere.
I can do it.
Terrorism.
Yeah, actually, I'll do it. I'm 100% down for that. Like, if you guys are able to,
The only downside is
Dude.
that gives away that something is going down.
yeah, but it is an
So-
effective distraction. Plus,
It's
if
for
we're able to
infiltration,
drop
but it
a-
raises the alert level.
Nice. With
But
Arya's
here's
spell,
the-
we can become 8 Stegosauruses.
okay, cool. Shut up. This is actually a good idea. This is actually a very good idea because we would have the ability to essentially create the distraction we need, and we can create a vulnerable point along the walls, such
No,
that we
Back
are
up. How
able
are we
to
gonna get a bunch
go
of
in.
explosives in a period of like 6 hours?
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
It's not
If we
6 hours.
can, and
Um,
we are at war, we might be able to source some.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
next
mean,
Peterson
4
might
hours.
just have some.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but I'm gonna go over. Okay, how about this? How about how long is it? What time is it in the day now? By this point,
Grant, I thought you
it'd
had
be
a
past
spell
noon.
a wand of
Um,
explosives.
Yeah, we'll say 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
gonna say,
Okay, cool.
Because
I can gas mode over to Avarius if you can message him, or actually,
Yeah,
I can
there's-
just go over to Avarius and talk to him. He's gotten us explosives before.
Grant, don't you have a wand of explosives?
I don't anymore.
I thought you got it back.
Jesus Christ.
No, I didn't.
Now-
I got a wand
now-
of magic missiles, and I'm still fucking pissed. But we're not doing that today.
now I'm just imagining Solo for like the next day, like just going in, drop a bomb on one building, leave, drop a bomb on another building, leave, just blow up the whole place slowly, just one man team.
Well, okay, I'm gonna bring this back.
Sorry. got
Um, names. Holy, excuse me. Excuse me.
Avarius.
You're
Clotalis.
excused.
Naivara did request
Mm-hmm.
that we destroy as few buildings as possible.
True.
Now
All right,
I
well,
think
that
it's
still
fine
gives
if
us
we
a
only
budget of
if,
at least a couple.
Not wrong.
Yes.
Now, out of curiosity, when I cast the spell at military buildings, does that include the new palisades that went up? Does that count as a building?
Major points of
It would be a
assets.
structure.
So, it was more like major military buildings, or like the points of
let
interest.
me double check.
So essentially, what it would give you is like what they're using as a barracks, what they're using as a headquarters, where the triage center would be for medics and things like that. Any
We
kind
blow
of
up the
training
triage center.
grounds. Though that's what you would get as far as like direct palisades or barricades. Not unless they were direct points of interest, the front gate of a barracks, essentially.
Okay,
Also,
I just wanted to double
I
check.
think
So,
what
but
we have to
I
do-
can roughly point out some
You
of
would
them.
still, yeah, absolutely.
So I think what we have to do is we have to blow up the triage center.
That's the Canadian speaking, so we'll discount that.
That's the
as
Canadian
whatever happened.
speaking. It's a war crime. That is literally a war crime.
And that's the entire reason he wants to do it. So we're gonna just pretend he
Yes,
didn't say
actually.
that.
No. That's not the entire reason. It would actually be the biggest distraction because, congratulations, your place for housing your people is just been blown up.
Okay,
Here's
well
the
then
thing,
you
how
do
would I
the
blow it up
barracks,
twice?
not the fucking hospital.
No, okay, you're right. We do the barracks first, and then we do the hospital.
I would
Good
prefer for
God.
us to not do that.
Okay, can I blow
I
up the
was
barracks?
just thinking blow up a couple of the palisades and draw them to the outskirts in a defensive
So,
posture.
You're right. I was also thinking that. Like, that was the legitimate
That's what I
thing
was
that-
thinking. It just, the rabbit hole ADHD brain didn't let me stop.
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking about this. Like, we do what that you're suggesting, where we have like where we have the build out, and we have the bomb when we blow up the palisades, so we can create a vulnerability for them to have to cover. Ideally, opposite to where we are going to be attacking from, in terms of blowing back.
The only downside of that is, now that I think about it, she is a very strategic mind, our target. If we blow up just outer defensive parts, she'll see through that is a distraction, because that's not a key thing that we're taking out. It's just, hey, random explosion. That's a very obvious
But-
distraction for someone
Well,
of
also
a
keep
training.
in
No, but,
mind,
like, it
there's
could
an
be a-
implication behind blowing some shit up in the middle of the camp. Is that we could do that anywhere, right?
Hmm.
Like, if we can blow up one random building, who's to say we can't blow up 2 or 3 or 4? If
Yeah.
like I think being like demonstrating that we're able to just destroy shit randomly with no rhyme, reason, or warning would do more damage because it would affect their morale. Like it would affect her ability to account for what we are able to do. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
And I agree with
understand
that.
what you're
We
saying.
would just have to decide on targets.
Like I said, triage.
Like I
Meteor rain
said,
sounds
no.
good. Meteor rain sounds like or meteor swarm sounds like a great spell to do that.
Oh my god, you're
I
right.
like the way you think.
I
was
love the
thinking
way you
about
think.
Bomb a
an invisible
hospital?
Arya, actually.
Blazing orbs
Sorry,
of
Mr.
fire.
Guys,
plummet
let's stop
to the-
killing people. Wants to bomb a hospital.
Blazing orbs
No,
of fire
not the
plummet to the ground at
hospital
4
thing.
different points you can see within range. 1 mile.
Okay. Oh,
Ow.
hold on.
1
Hold
mile
on.
is the range.
Invisible flying Arya, just soaring on like giant wings above the town, and then just.
Counterspell
And we've got
these
Braga to be
nuts,
our. We got Sorry to be
motherfucker.
our fucking artillery piece.
But not a hospital. We're not
W-
killing medical staff.
Jesus Christ.
We're not killing medical staff, we're killing soldiers.
Okay, stop with the
We're not
hospital.
killing
You sound
We've
like
said no.
I'm not even gonna say it.
staff.
There are soldiers in the hospital. Let's blow it up. Come on. That's too. That's
It
you're
sounds
hitting the
too
nail on the
Canadian
head
of me,
here.
you're
You
right.
sound like the
Sounds too on
sponsorship
the
of
money.
this
Shut
stream.
the fuck up. You're not.
Yeah.
You
Again,
do whatever you're
what
gonna
I am
do.
suggesting is a war crime. I am not. Okay, look, what I am suggesting is a war crime. I was suggesting it as a joke. You brought.
Then why did you
artillery
suggest
into
it
question
16 times?
Because it would be funny and effective, as the Canadian military proved.
It's not a war crime the first time.
Fuck's sake.
We didn't do it once, buddy.
Yes, meteor.
Guess
swarm.
what? There's a lot of history in this world we can't account for because none of us are history professors. So we don't know.
It's not a war crime if the Geneva
I-
Convention hasn't happened yet.
Not gonna lie,
You're
side
right.
tangent. I would love a player who's just like, yeah, I'm a history major. That's my whole thing.
Done.
I study art already.
No,
Okay, what part of art and history major did you put together? How did you put those two together?
how did you
Well,
not?
actually, yeah, like
Anyways.
art is history.
Anyways,
So
love
I
anyways.
am suggesting we blow up significant points of interest. Because, like, we can just, like, ungas mode and take an item out of our inventory and put it down. And that would not break invisibility. It's only when you take the attack action. So,
Yeah, so-
we can
Or
just
use a
place
spell.
it next to...
Which we're
yeah.
still not doing.
Or, yeah, actually, no, we could... Yeah, but, like, if we were able to, we could do the spell as well.
Starry could greater invisibility, Arya. So she stays invisible
Yeah.
after you cast it.
But that has a... It lasts a lot shorter.
That's true. I'm just saying.
It's only a minute.
Okay. Okay. Starry is just there with Arya. If Arya Big Bird, Starry there, Starry can cast Greater Invisibility when she casts Meteor Swarm. Or no, wait. He can just reapply invisibility if he's there.
Also true.
So, just for the sake of argument on this one, is Naivara here or is it just us?
It's just you guys right now, which is why I haven't given any input as much as I really want to. I have
That's-
ideas too. That I'm like, yeah, let me help out. I can't. 'cause
That's
I'm not
why I
there.
wanted to double
Yeah,
check.
it's up to
Because
you.
I think, do we know, is Naivara still at Blue and Black or have they gone to do something?
They've
They're still
only
here.
sent a message
Here.
via sending. She's still here at Blue on Black.
Okay.
Naivara
Because-
is the daglig leder. She is the
Because if
general
we need-
manager.
If we need to source some explosives, Naivara is probably the one to talk to about the legitimacy of being able to do that,
Yeah.
or whether or not we could. So,
Let's...
can I basically send for Naivara via the brass pipe system?
You may. It's not long. That it wouldn't take too long, but at some point you can find the pipe system,
Mhm.
shout into it as you do, and then a
Oh.
message be replied back.
We were
that they'll
told to
go
not
looking for
shout
her.
into it.
And it's Jack Steele. Is it really not going to shout?
I learned my lesson, or we learned the lesson from last time someone did this, and I was in the room.
Who's we? I didn't learn shit.
You hail for Nyavara, and it'll take some time,
Yes.
but she will be summoned.
Okay. So now we can continue while we wait.
Cool. So I do think the meteor swarm idea is a good plan B. I think the explosives idea is a good plan A. You know about the significant military structures or infrastructure that they have converted. So,
I think so.
would
Riley,
be
I would
able to
like
find
input
bombs.
on this one just because I can't remember every military point of interest you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the two important ones for this would probably be like armory and barracks. Is there any other big thing I'm forgetting other than HQ?
Triage.
is there?
God damn it.
there's- As far as
I have a question.
can I finish?
Yeah. No, good.
As far as I would be able to like give you the full rundown of like full military operations, there's like possibly like mess hall type situation down in the what would have been like the market area, which I mean technically is also part of the where the barracks are, so they're kind of right next to each other in the city. But regardless, that general area would probably be a good target, I suppose. And I don't think there's necessarily anything else you could really target unless you also wanted to hit something like one of the stables on the outside of the city, or the stables inside the city limits, or along those lines. That's
Horses
about
are
what I
too
got.
much collateral damage at that point. Not allowed.
That's
Kill the
you've got pretty much everything.
Okay,
I have a
cool.
question. Powder room, explosives.
I
Where
would
would they
assume that
store
would be
them?
part of the armory.
Armory, yes, that would be near the armory.
Yeah.
Cool.
So armory would probably be a very good target then.
So hang on a minute. If we know there's an armory in there, we might not even need to go get our own explosives. Somebody could just sneak into the armory and light that shit on fire.
Difference is, if they're guarding a tree that well, that armory's gonna have a pretty heavy presence.
You guys do have a pretty good, we'll say, carbon footprint as far as history goes.
Yeah.
At least 3 of you do.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Come on.
In case you have forgotten, which I doubt you have, you keep calling it the Pearl
Now-
Harbor incident. They've learned.
Yeah. Now, from my knowledge, I would guess
Riley?
an armory would have a converted blacksmith in it for forging said armaments. I would guess they would have converted an old blacksmith.
For forging them in the armory?
Yeah,
Fuck
probably.
no.
Okay.
But having
why I'm
somebody
asking.
in the blacksmith, like in the smithy for repairs and reconstruction, possibly, yes. That would also be something you would know the location of.
I'm basically trying to figure out, would there be a chimney of some kind on this armory?
No.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
No.
There might be windows. They're probably not open.
There, I
Well,
would
look,
argue
I
there could
was
probably
thinking,
be
I was thinking if
windows,
I could
but there'd
just
also
drop a
be
bomb.
a severe guard presence.
I was
much
just thinking if I
like-
could just drop a
What
bomb
does
down a
that ever
chimney, that'd be
stop
great.
us?
True.
Guys, there's no Windows. They clearly use Linux.
I use Arch, by the way.
Worst joke I've heard in years.
Coming from Starry,
I'm so
that came from Starry.
I know. I
The
know.
only
my
one of
jokes
us
are
who's
great.
still
What are you
doing
talking about?
6-7 jokes. That's impressive.
I haven't made one so long.
Yeah, you don't make
No,
jokes.
you didn't. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yet.
They're just being mean.
So I'm not being mean. I'm not trying to be mean.
Okay. So armory is
Okay.
probably a really good target for this, but we have to be able to make it in.
You're right. I think explosives would kind of be the right call for that. But also, if we can find an opportunity, we have the ability to, like... Well, I have the ability to go in basically undetected.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
Right.
I was thinking whoever's doing this, just invisible gas mode.
Yeah, invisible
We
gas
set,
mode.
we
I'd be
set
using
down
pass
a
without
little
trace.
ways outside the city, cast the thing, somebody goes in, blows the stuff up, and then everybody else goes in elsewhere.
Yeah, I think it's an effective distraction. I think
As
if
long as we don't
we
blow too many
can-
things up.
Yeah, I think if we can, we just... I think if we have the ability to do that, we should primarily try to blow up the armory if we can get in. And if we can't get in, we should blow up the next best thing somewhere on the outer wall.
Well,
This
if
is
we're in
the
gas form, we could just go under doorways.
we could go under doorways.
So, like, we can get in. Because if we're in invisible gas form, we could just get the fuck in there. It's making sure we can get out in time is the problem. Either we need to find a locked room that no one's in and set a very long fuse, or we gotta figure something else out.
Cool. I think that's 100% feasible. Like, I think if we thank you for pointing out that, like, we can actually go through doors. That's not something we've used before. And there's not a fucking shot that they have thought to airtight seal the fucking room.
Especially in fantasy times like this, it's a more difficult task.
Well, yeah, it's like they might have thought of it,
Considerably.
but that's very difficult. They probably couldn't do it even if they wanted to.
At least
Yeah.
not for a whole fucking building.
At least not without magic.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so what I'm
But, like,
thinking
even
is,
then-
if I could go in, do this, and if it turns out I can't get out via gas mode in time, I still have my dimension door, and I can oh shit handle my way out of there somehow.
It's at this point that Nyavara enters the room. You rang?
Cool.
Yes. We have a bit of a plan, but we may need some assistance sourcing materials, if it is possible.
That depends on the materials you need.
Explosives.
Yeah, that's the only thing we're thinking.
Why am I not surprised?
Not a ton. We're thinking of
Well,
destroying the
ideally-
armory as a distraction for infiltration.
Not a bad plan. Could cause chaos.
Trying to minimize the
Won't.
damage, but strategic targets.
You're not exactly going to minimize the damage, but I guess I suppose safety. It's not impossible to find some sort of an explosive device. What exactly did you have in mind?
Barrel of gunpowder.
So,
A barrel
barrel
of
of
gunpowder can be procured.
yeah, just something enough that would
And a
cause a very good size, but can also be carried.
Yeah. It could be like 100 pounds. I can stick it in the bag holding, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, fair. Forgot about that.
Well, I mean, bag of holding only stretches so far, but yeah, theoretically.
Yeah,
I could be
and then-
up to 100 pounds worth of explosives. It doesn't need to be a
That's
single
not
barrel.
the issue. The issue is the width of the
The bag.
the
Yes.
diameter.
Smaller
yeah.
barrel, more smaller barrel.
I mean, if we're just
So-
dumping it
so it
all in
could
a
be
bag
like-
anyway, it doesn't need to be in a barrel.
Well,
Well, it's we're
okay.
not dumping in a bag.
Yeah, because, yeah.
But like,
But
it could be
regardless,
a bunch of small barrels.
the hope is that we could set it inside of a powder room if they have one. If not, I still want to be able to do a good amount of damage.
Fair enough.
And ideally, as a secondary feature, we would be able to blow up the like outer wall in case we can't get into the armory for some godforsaken reason. But
We have backup
You know.
targets.
I can procure an amount of
And-
gunpowder. That's not impossible. We actually
Thank
have
you.
some in
As much
stores here on
gunpowder as
Blue and
possible.
Black.
let's go.
Something of defense mechanisms that they were initially planning on that got changed once the war started. Not a
Would you
great
have
reserve,
any other
but-
inputs on ideas of how we should go about this?
Mm. The explosive route, it's a pretty solid idea. Should start diverting the troops even farther away from what's taking place. The only concern I would have is, given the conflict that's about to take place at the front lines, diverting troops from there and a further distraction on around the same time frame might raise suspicion or eyebrows, but that still doesn't mean that
would
they
be a
can't
saving option.
divert the troops. It's more like creating a dilemma for them. If they do
We're
divert
only
their
trying-
troops, and it ends up being a surprise, they're short-handed. But if they don't divert troops, and it's not a surprise, well, congratulations, they've left the armory undefended and they lose more resources.
And out of character, somebody refresh me. When was the army push happening again?
The morning.
Next,
Morning.
the morning.
So, and they said they could hold for
Couple
a
of
little
days.
while
They can.
if need. So I think it might be best to give them bare minimum at least half a day to react to said push, to mobilize any forces they're going to send if they are.
Yeah.
Not a bad plan.
So we don't want to send our attack right when they attack. We need to give them time to respond.
Even a matter of like 3 hours or something like that would be good enough for them to realize that there's a larger forward operation taking place. And then when we pose the dilemma, they have already moved troops. It
I'm thinking
would be very
if
effective.
it happens in the morning, we can wait and do our infiltration that night. That gives them a full day to mobilize their troops, and it gives us the cover of darkness.
What time are they planning on attacking?
Just
Like
before
daybreak or later? Okay.
Okay. I don't think we should attack at night because that's probably when they would be trying to get as many soldiers back to the base to rest and recover. Like, it wouldn't be easy we wouldn't be fighting as much at night. There would still be like skirmishes going on in certain locations, but that's the time when troops sort of bed down and try to get like rest rotations going. It
Well,
would mean
then-
that there'd be more troops back in the encampment.
Well, then I say we go just before daybreak of the next day. That still
No.
gives them time to get their troops out, gives us the cover of darkness, but they are now going to be moving those troops back for the next day's battle.
I think we do. I think we go like a few hours after the attack has begun. I'm thinking like noon, 2 p.m. Sometime during like what would be a reasonable lunch hour, when guards are most likely to have been on 6-hour shift, rotated. That way, we have the troops outside the base.
You do want to come
Right.
in towards the end of a shift, but before the shift change. That is a solid idea.
So
But I
saying
am
about-
worried about trying to do infiltration in broad daylight.
You're invisible. You're gonna have you're gonna be invisible. You're gonna have gas mode, and you're gonna have pass without a trace.
So that means we're doing a 2-man infiltration team. For the explosion.
It'd just be me. Like
Is
you
the whole
have
party
a
not
get out of jail
going?
free card.
Well, no, I'm
We would
thinking
all-
we send in 1 or 2 people to blow up the armory, draw attention, and then the rest of the party sneaks in.
That's
Whoever
an
does the
idea.
armory
Use the
plan
armory
should be-
explosion as a distraction.
It's more likely that the explosion would raise suspicion or keep them on alert. You're better off.
Which was one of the risks I did
You're
try
better
to
off sneaking
mention.
into the city and then creating the cause for alarm, waiting a little while, and then striking. But
That's
I wouldn't.
what we're thinking.
I would not sneak into
Okay.
the city post-explosion, given that their, well, scouts
Going to
and
be on high
lookouts will be on high alert.
Okay.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking when we were thinking about this operation. It's not just like we're sneaking in.
So
Like,
are we
like
are we the entire party going in as invisible clouds?
I think that's honestly the best idea.
I think if we sat down near where we did by the coast before, if we just cast invisibility there, that should be close enough for us to get to the city. And
I still want to point out I'm gonna get lost. Unless I
that's
guess
what I'm trying to
wait,
think of.
sorry. Can you make a picture like you did with the worm of the exact house that I'm going into?
Worm?
Yes.
Yeah, for my parents, for Flören and Kylen.
Oh, just set it down.
When you showed the
Somewhere.
like the atlas,
Okay.
atlas,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
because then I might be able to do it.
Minor
there's also
illusion.
the
Need to find
possibility.
I could. I'd
here's
like to
the
try
thing.
to.
Great.
Yes.
I was thinking some of us are going to be able to make it into the building on our own through this form. And then we could just put something in a window seal on the second floor for you to be able to mark the house.
That would probably raise suspicion if it gets seen.
That's why I say on the second floor, in an abandoned house.
Making something very noticeable in the second
No,
story.
no, it's not very noticeable. Like, a subtle thing, but we know the significance of it.
Like a teddy bear.
Sure.
I mean,
Doll in the
we have
window.
a teddy bear.
I don't
Yeah,
want to use that
cat.
one.
No, me neither. You were the one who said teddy bear.
Also, on the second floor, how many guards walking by at the base of the house are going to be seeing through those windows?
I
So
have a
you're
question
saying
about the
something
house that we were
tiny
in.
That can only
Yeah,
be
like-
from above.
Yeah, like something like a glass or like a mug placed on a window seal behind the window pane that
If it's
you
something
can
that's
see.
meant to be innocuous, what happens if there just happens to be a glass or a mug in some other random building? That's not that unlikely.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was
Yeah.
saying we've got to be particular with this item.
Could stack 3 glasses up on a pyramid phone. Maybe that would do.
True.
That's not bad.
It's second floor, so it's unlikely it'll be seen.
Though if it's a windy day.
I mean, I'm
Just
not
by
really that
how-
worried about somebody seeing it if it's, clandestine enough. I'm just
Yeah,
worried
exactly.
that it's whatever we pick, it has to be generic. But if it's too generic, it might apply to
Yes.
multiple buildings unintentionally.
All right. Can I be?
Or if we just take a cup that looks mundane, but has a marking that we know. I don't know.
I think the 3 cup
A
sounds
blue and black branded mug.
better.
Yeah. It's our calling card for after the mission's over.
That's a little too overt.
I have a thought.
What's up?
Okay.
For those 3 who actually went to the village or whatever, did anyone like spot you in that house or?
In the house? No.
Not in the house, no.
I very nearly got caught getting in, but that was just a little too much noise by mistake.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
different
a little
plans.
disconnected.
We have better plans for getting in this time.
Yeah. But I think an invisible cloud that it has pass without a trace and non-detection cast on it is like, kind of the way to go. Like, how the fuck are they gonna catch us? Like, catch me at that point. And I'd have my hood up, like, before gas modding. So,
Does that do anything?
means you have disadvantage to perception checks made against me
But the cloak.
of Elvenkind.
Yeah, no, I'm just like usually.
Does that
Would
still
it, would it
apply
still work
if even
if you're a cloud?
Not if it's about I'd have to ungas mode
Okay.
to take the item out. And to that point, that the cloak of Elvenkind matters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're preemptively putting the hood up.
Mhm.
Cool.
And I am stating this for the record.
It's been noted on the record. But sorry, I still would like it if you could show me what it looks like, the house.
Yes.
I can do that.
Well, I was also thinking, because I want to
Jack
clarify
Steele,
before we start
respectively, shut.
going.
Sorry, go.
I'm trying to say don't specify the house because that we might not use that house.
Oh.
Then
That's
what
how we
house
went
would
there.
you use?
That's why I wanted to clarify first. I wanted to
Alright,
discuss
fair
that for a
enough.
second.
I think
Because
it's just
we use
that
the-
house was on the outskirts of the city. Our target is more
a
likely
good-
going to be in the city center at the town hall.
Okay.
I'm trying to say, do we want to look for a building
even if we
closer to our target?
that's very fine. We can also do that. But if we
That's what I'm
decide
saying.
to,
I didn't want to go describing the house on the outskirts if it turns out we don't use that house.
if we don't
like,
use it and people
looking
have the
for
knowledge,
it-
we'll just not use it.
Looking
Knowing
for
about
it
it's not bad.
whilst we're there as invisible clouds? Or are you planning to go back to the place you just had to be teleported out of?
Can we get on?
I'm now confused. My brain hurts.
When do you intend to find another house for us to use?
I mean, it wasn't. We found out the house was abandoned very easily. It's not going to be hard to do the same thing, especially as an invisible gas, and then put a marker in the window.
We can't do it while we're invisible.
Okay. That does mean that I'm going to have to look through every seemingly abandoned house in the town.
We go
I
to
don't
the
know how
house
big
that
the
we have.
city
selected.
is.
Not very, but I think we
Well-
go with the house that we know.
I'm also
Versus
Well, that's
how
what I'm
we-
saying. I just wanted to discuss it first.
yeah.
Hmm.
No
it has been
offense.
discussed.
Yeah,
I have
No offense, Jack. You hadn't raised an objection when they initially brought up the plan, and the whole point of talking about the plan further was with that house in mind.
Well, I had just had that thought, so I wanted to bring it up because I didn't know the lividity of it. I wanted to make it known.
It has been known. It has been heard by the court.
So, Starry,
I vote we use the house that you guys went to.
Yes. Okay.
Awesome. I'm going to minor illusion. It would have been major image.
No,
Oh,
you
then
used minor
minor
illusion last
illusion.
time.
Minor illusion to describe the house. Try to
Yeah.
make like a little model of the windows and where the doors were.
yeah,
What kind of material it
Oh,
was.
can you make the minor illusion on the map that we have of the city? Between the three of us, we can point out exactly what
How
house
big
it
is our map? That's gonna be a really small house.
It's a
Well,
yeah,
it can
it's
only be like this big, anyways.
yeah, and we can like point it out and you put it on the map, and then
No,
you
it's
can
5
cast
feet.
another minor illusion. Yeah,
yeah. So, Starry's gonna conjure the image not on the map and just point to where it was on the map.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It doesn't have to be that difficult.
Is the tree marked on the map?
Yes,
Yes.
Jack was able to mark it.
We marked the tree.
The tree.
I'm gonna, in my brain, I'm gonna see where the tree is
Mhm.
and where the house is in comparison to the tree.
I like that. Yeah. All right. Go ahead and make me.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm trying to survive.
You are
here.
trying to survive. That's still gonna be an intelligence survival check,
Yeah.
but I'll let you make one ahead
Can
of
I help with
time.
that? I was there.
No, this is her trying to remember it.
Oh, okay.
The question is, which of these dice are gonna be nice to me?
None of them.
I'll say for the sake of this, because you had
Hey,
the foresight to do this, it'll either be the check that succeeds, or I'll let you remake the check when the time comes.
Kill.
I have a question. Can they just trace the map? Like the section of the map that's relevant?
That's
And
not
then,
going to
like,
alter anything,
we'll
but
know.
sure.
How would it not alter anything? We would know what it is.
You're still
just circle the
navigating
tree.
by a memory of a map, honey. You've not changed any variables that change the skill check.
I
would
have
have the
small
map,
brain.
Okay.
This is
no,
also a
yeah,
skill
I'm
check-
saying
well,
I would have a.
I'll get to that.
Okay, fine.
What did you do? What do you?
I rolled a 10.
A
It's
10.
10.
Cool. I
Okay. You feel relatively confident.
believe you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I have some hope.
I trace a section of the map and I give it to Caroline. And circle the tree in question.
Just rip it off the map.
I trace it on another piece of paper.
We point a stick. We put a stick through the paper, and that's the tree.
So, am I allowed to trace it on another piece of paper, or are we good? Are we like?
I think.
Gonna have
I
to
mean, you could. I'm just
roll
saying.
that.
I don't think.
I'm not
we're
stopping.
saying I
If you
don't
have the
think it'll do
paper
anything.
and the materials to trace it,
I
you
have
can start
paper.
tracing the map and take the time to
And
actually trace the map out.
Yeah. Can I do that?
Sure.
Cool. I give a copy of the map to Caroline, so her
When
skill
you're
check in
done,
the
yes.
future would be easy. Excellent. Thank you. I hope this is going to change the variables in some way.
If I go out of the cloud,
Yeah, when you're out of cloud.
So, do you have any more questions for Nyavara while she's here?
do you
How
have
many
any words of
hundreds of-
wisdom
Oh,
or encouragement?
Anything we should avoid doing that we may not have
Other
thought
than
of?
exploding places.
I've already given you what warnings I believe are necessary, but as
Okay.
far as words of wisdom, be just, strike two. Strike two, strike true.
Yes. Thank you.
I wish you all the best, and when you're ready to go, I will escort you to what remains, or what was collected, of the gunpowder or powder storage.
Awesome.
Insight check. Does she actually believe in this?
Yeah, no, I'll join that
Absolutely fucking
actually. Can
not.
I also make an
Yeah,
insight check for
yeah.
that?
So the two of you may.
Oh.
I got
Can I,
27.
okay, before you make this insight check, can I quickly say something to help our
No.
our case?
No.
I feel like she believes we can do it, but she doesn't believe we can do it without
Um.
blowing a bunch of shit up.
Well,
I
see,
rolled
here's
a
Not very
32.
gracefully.
Time out. The
Oh,
two people
also-
relevant to the skill check are making the skill check at this moment. You can't say anything while they're actively making the check. It's not going to change the odds. They're making the check at this point in time.
Please give me just a chance to make a joke.
The check has been initiated. What do you...
You don't get to make jokes.
I don't get to make jokes.
I rolled
many
32.
32, and then...
We're
Aria,
back-
what'd you roll?
27.
Okay, 1 second.
Aria rolled amazing.
I was gonna
Like,
mention the war
hello?
crimes.
We don't need those mentioned. It's fine.
We really
I
don't.
would like to, simply for the sake of humor.
I think the humor's already been killed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Like Hadrith was that one time.
Yep.
What's up?
Wait, what are you talking about? He's right here.
Yeah, you're so right, Jack.
Don't worry about it.
Hadrith has never died.
Not
Wait.
once.
Well, what about
Well,
that
maybe
one
once,
time?
but like we brought him back.
Was there like a revivify or something I didn't know about?
Yeah, there was a revivify. It was cool.
Yeah, yeah, we
Okay.
were.
You could
there,
say
right?
that.
It was expensive.
How was the escaping your mortal coil for all of like a minute while we were in combat and solving that problem?
Yeah.
How did that feel? Have we ever discussed that?
What were we talking about?
No.
Oh,
Mm.
that time Kadrith died. But like we brought him back with Revivify. And it was
The one
fine.
time I
Obviously.
died and got reincarnated as a Cadrith.
As a slime?
Cadrith.
That
As a
time, yeah.
Cadrith?
As a Cadrith.
As a cad named Drift?
Time I got
Is that what you just said?
Yep.
No. You said it longer. It sounded like you said a cad named Drift.
Cadrith.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't you know that's his name?
Yeah, that's my real name.
Yep.
His name is
Anyways,
actually just Drift.
Because Cadrith is a stage name, you see? For Pink
Mhm.
Floyd.
Ah,
obviously.
This being the case,
Yeah, bro doesn't.
Uh-huh.
you who are
Yeah.
wanting it are escorted to a small room that's also underneath the actual estate. Though it seems like where the underground kind of, instead of going down the same route towards the teleportation circle, you head out to where it would roughly be underneath the courtyard in the center of the keep. And there is a small storage room with what looks like a couple of barrels of black powder.
Wait, so what was the result of the insight check?
Those that
Or
made
was
the
that
check know.
message to people? Okay, it was a message thing. Okay, cool.
Bro's metagaming.
Well, I didn't realize I got a message, so I just wanted to make sure the information was given. It's
Yep.
given. All good.
We have been informed.
Cool.
Does she
Hello,
does she
Biscuit,
believe
can
in
I
us?
help you?
She is true
You
to
don't know.
her
You didn't
word.
make the check.
That's why I'm asking the person who made the check.
She answered you. Can Jason?
Yeah, he is very much just smothering her right now.
He's only 60 pounds.
Yeah, and so is she.
That's fair. All right. So you guys have about two full-ish barrels of black powder that you can use for this. Are you wanting to take all of it with you? Some of it with you?
How big a barrel is this?
Yeah, how
Barrel,
much can I
like
fit?
proper barrel.
Like full
Okay,
on,
can I
like
fit a-
whiskey barrel kind of thing. Yeah. Okay.
How much does a barrel of gunpowder weigh?
A lot. I don't think we need that much.
I don't
Judge-
think we need that much either.
Maybe we should ask
Judging by
Peterson.
standard.
That's
Well,
the
if this
Knows
is the
room
same-
exists. Yeah.
I guarantee it. But But if this is the same size barrel as those barrels of wine we found in Ivara's house, as we have established standard barrel sizing, I remember exactly what the size of that was ruled. Let me find the picture.
So each of these weighs about 100 pounds.
Okay.
God damn.
Okay, can I take one of them just for simplicity?
The whole one?
So I'm saying, I don't think we
Sure.
need the whole thing.
What is the, how much can a bag of holding stretch open?
500 pounds.
No.
It says
Much more than
500
that.
pounds.
I don't give a shit about the weight.
But I am trying to find out the other information you have asked me for. Give me a second.
2 feet in diameter at the mouth.
So it wouldn't be able to stretch to take the whole barrel.
Can I put 100 pounds of explosives in smaller containers such that I would be able to
That would
fit
take
it
some
into
time.
a bag of
That will
holding?
take some
And-
time, but
and-
that is very possible.
100% doing that.
Okay. As far as like finding the containers for this, it's too easy to go and find like a smaller wine barrel and like bring one of those around, or like try to find like a couple like kegs even would probably be easier.
Yeah. That's what
you can fit this
like-
in about 4 kegs,
Let's fucking go.
each about 25 pounds.
I was-
What is
I'll.
keg?
And then
I will.
let's be.
Can I also get like?
Pretty much the size of the barrel?
No, keg
no,
is much smaller.
kegs are smaller.
They're different
I was
things.
gonna say,
American.
I have a chart right here, actually.
Yeah.
And
So we
keg's
have.
not on it because this is old English.
I'm gonna
stuff.
just
Never
add
mind.
4 kegs of explosives.
4 kegs of black powder. Be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's saying exactly can't be.
Then I needed to come up next session and we have freaking forgot because it's been 3 weeks and be like, yeah, you just have 4 kegs of explosives, not black powder. And a fucking timer detonation on that shit. You gotta find a way to make it work.
5
I
keg of
want-
boom, please.
So
I need
there
to
is an
specify.
item.
5 big
There
booms,
is an
please.
item called a gunpowder keg
Mm-hmm.
that is 20 pounds that would be able to. It will match the item description essentially.
Kegs typically hold 25 pounds of black powder.
I mean, you could just
I did the
add
Google
that
search
and-
just
and
recently. That's
override
why I
the
know
weight.
that off the top of my head.
Yeah,
So you can add
just
that item on
and
there.
override the weight.
Modify the weight and make sure it doesn't say gunpowder, it's black powder.
Yes, big distinction there. One is much stronger. But I need to make sure we do this so we don't forget. We need to get fuse before we leave too. Fuse is very
I am also
important.
acquiring it.
I have
The fuse is-
string, I think.
I mean,
There's
You
only
can
one
make a
person in
makeshift
town who'd be able to help you with that endeavor.
my favorite person. Wait, is there not fuse in the room with the black powder?
No.
No. Okay.
They're just using it as a
So just
storage.
stored-
I have 10 feet of string.
Uses more than just
But,
string.
you could also just ask Peterson.
Yeah, that was the plan. We just need to do it.
Then go do it!
Okay, I go
What
do
the
it.
fuck are you waiting for?
Okay.
Good job!
Finding your way to Peterson's easy enough after other people have gone and talked to him already too. You eventually get to a point where, as you're like, asking for whatever it is you need, in his workshop, he kind of pipes up with, "Yeah, I can make something. Let me see here." And he goes,
Preferably
and,
a slower burner if you can.
you got shit for alcohol?
Yeah.
What you got?
Let me double check exactly what I got. I know I've got never-ending ale to start.
That'll do. There, fucking put her in there. And he hands you like a bucket.
Yeah, I'll just start pouring out a flask until he tells me to stop.
Yeah, he doesn't tell you to stop until the bucket's like at least like a little over halfway full. And then he just takes the fuse he has lying around and fucking soaks it. He lets it soak. Let
don't
that sit in
just-
there for just a little while longer. It'll get in there, get the juices flowing, and that should be good enough.
Okay.
Usually we coat it in like a wax or something, but I figured, close enough. I haven't had the time to make any like proper fuse, but it should be good.
A wax wouldn't be that challenging to. We could just warm it up.
True. Anyway, I ain't got the time for that. There you go. And he fucks off.
Can I warm up some wax to coat the fuse so that it doesn't actually?
This is already soaking. It's already
fine.
soaking.
Yeah, it's fine,
That's
man. We don't
fine.
need to anymore. We consulted the experts. Do not knock the experts. This is how accidents happen.
We are the accident already.
Exactly. Hush.
I was
We don't
very
need more.
planned, excuse you.
I mean, I think Jack probably was. He was made for labor.
I'm trying to think of all of
Yeah.
the children here now. I'm like, who was planned and who wasn't?
Caroline definitely was.
Goran
I think-
definitely was.
I think,
Adrith was planned.
yeah.
Spot was a spur of the moment thing.
True.
Well, technically, the spot was planned, just not this spot. Spots. Anyway,
Spot was planned. He just didn't turn out the way he was planned.
actually, if I had to put money on it, everybody was planned, except for technically Gore. Well, that's not. You don't know that part.
Goran was objectively
Goran was planned.
Goran was factory farmed.
That's not. I was just gonna say, like, between Yolan and Zalin, one of them was planned.
If anybody was factory farmed, it was Kadra.
Very true.
True, yeah.
Starry was planned. The
I was
orphanage
farm
didn't plan for him, but
factory.
Starry was planned.
I
And
was
then
farm factory.
when it comes to Illikin was planned. When it comes to Astaroth was planned. I think everybody was planned.
What about Valen?
What about Elda?
Oh, Valeth's old enough. I
Elder-
don't think she.
Valeth was definitely not planned. Valeth was definitely not
Valen
planned.
is too old to have been the baby.
What is this conversation?
Where does
Sorry,
Elda
that's my
fall in
fault.
this category?
I mean, it's complicated.
Elda's
but
complicated, yeah.
me knowing Eldasrai's history planned. Oddly enough, but
Okay.
there's a
If I
lot
had to
that's
say
a lot to
about
unpack
Valeth,
there.
I would say she was kind of planned.
I think she planned to exist.
I-
No one else planned for it.
Yep.
She planned for herself.
Exactly.
She's like, how do I invent myself?
All right, back to the game. Some time passes
And we'll be
before
right back
you
after a
have
word
the
from us.
fuse. I'd say you probably have about 5 feet of fuse.
Okay.
Can
I would like-
test?
I was about to say, I
Would
want
you
to
like-
cut
yeah,
a
cut-
small snippet off and test it.
How much are you cutting off? Because I'll give you inch increments. How much are you cutting off?
I was just thinking like
6.
2 inches.
2 inches? All right, so you cut off 2 inches. Make sure you write that down. It's
Okay.
not a lot, but you know that you can probably make it work.
Yeah, we're just gauging how long it takes to burn. God damn it!
Sure. So lighting it up, you
It won't
assuming
burn for very long because it's not very long.
Uh,
you know.
Right. As you light it up, it's a good thing you're testing this, because I was definitely not gonna warn you. You watch as it burns in about 2 seconds. Not even. Like,
So it's about an inch a second.
it's a little quicker. A little quicker than that.
So they made it speed up, really.
Not that
With
it
the
will-
alcohol.
not that it made it speed up. That is magical alcohol, and no one took that into account. Peterson doesn't give a shit. He's just like, yeah, fuse, boom, alcohol. Anyway, that's efficient.
What?
How is the ale magical? Is it?
Yeah,
from a
it's just
magical
never
source?
ending. It's a flask of never ending ale, but it doesn't say the ale is modified.
Oh, I
Yeah,
guess that's
it's just
fair.
ale.
That's very fair.
So it's the keg that, or like it's the whatever the thing is, like
Material,
the container
probably.
that's magical, not the ale.
Yeah, I mean, it more
So-
like it'll light on fire. It'll. I'll say for a foot of fuse, you probably get about 10 seconds.
We don't have enough.
Foot
Okay,
of
we
fuse
need that
uses
wax
10
now.
No, it's you said 10 seconds per foot of fuse.
Per foot, yeah. So you guys have about 40, so almost 50, almost a whole minute of fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we just?
And how long does it
for
take to go back to
simplicity's sake-
cloud form?
A minute.
A minute.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's bring it out of
Run away,
wax.
bro. Just be fast. Just be speed.
You want to do it?
As much as Goran can do that,
I could.
I'd rather gas mode my ass out.
Yeah, like I
Get out
could
of
easily
wax.
dimension door my ass out, but then that poses other problems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I could invisible myself again after I do anything.
True,
Well,
actually.
Here's the
I
thing.
wouldn't be attacking.
We would
so I
still
wouldn't
be
lose
invisible because
invisibility.
nothing we do is invisibility
you do
shouldn't
it.
break.
You're
All
right,
we're doing
but, like,
is
it's...
putting a keg on the ground and lighting a fuse.
I know,
Mhm.
but it depends how you do it. If you want to do it stylishly, with some pizzazz, then you might have to re-invisibility.
Well, we're trying to do it stealthily and mission critically. We don't give a
Boring.
shit
Mhm.
about pizzazz. At
Let's
least I
be
don't.
honest, we always give a little bit of a shit about pizzazz.
True.
This group is never completely devoid of pizzazz.
Okay, well, this part is not the pizzazz part. Pizzazz comes later.
Pizzazz comes in the meteor swarm.
It comes in the cool guys
We're
don't
all-
look at explosions as I invisibly fly away from it.
We're the possessed. You're the pass. I'm
Hey.
the ass.
Hey, Starry, can you make sure you have Meteor Swarm prepared?
I don't have mirror phone.
Arya has it.
Arya's Meteor Swarm.
What? Are
Oh,
you
what?
meteor swarm? What?
Doesn't she? I thought she did.
What the fuck?
I thought that's why we were talking about it.
I thought Starry did.
I'm pretty sure it's a wizard
Yeah, I
only
thought he
spell.
could just
I could be
prepare it.
wrong. Let me double check. Sorcerer and wizard, you're on some shit.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, does Spot have it?
I don't have a meter.
Scoots
swarm.
over,
I don't
checks
own
the
the
character
spell.
sheet.
Why did you bring it up as if you did?
It was a thought.
But you're the only person that thought was relevant to. Without you having it, that thought was not relevant.
Holy
No, he
fuck.
doesn't. He has Incendiary Cloud though.
Well, that's the
Oh,
thing.
I
Like,
actually-
are
this
you
reminds
able
me.
to prepare it,
Jesus fucking
Or-
Christ, sorry.
or is it just not an option?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't know it.
So okay. I don't know how wizards work,
Okay.
so I have to ask.
He does not
So-
have access to the spell at all.
Okay, cool.
So, I have another question that's kind of relevant.
So while that would be great, irrelevant. Go on.
So if I, hypothetically speaking, use the like the thing the thing that allows me to change the element of a spell from like one thing to
Yeah.
another, could I cone of cold but cone of warm? The cone of hot?
You could. All it would require is you to have meta magic or for Spot to be within
Have
30
it.
feet of you.
I have that.
Well,
No, do you have
it's
do
easily
you
enough.
have
That's called
transmute
burning
spell?
hands.
Yeah, I do.
You do, then yeah.
Cool. I now have cone of
No
hot.
Fire.
No, I have cone of hot. I'm calling it cone of hot.
So how does that work if I cone of cold and you cone of hot? Are they gonna cancel each
It-
other out, or is it
It
just
becomes
everyone
steam
gonna
and
be?
everyone burns alive.
Big
Everyone in the
Hurricane's
field
Frostfire.
is just gonna be very confused but damaged. They don't. It's like
Yeah, it's
I don't
kind of
know what I'm
normal.
feeling, but it hurts.
Yeah. The
That'd be,
cone of
that would
normal
be a
temperature.
very creative use
Yeah,
of spellcasting.
The cone of normal temperature, of room temperature.
Okay.
When you
So-
die, it just feels like you've gotten frostbite.
Just to make sure
Except, yeah.
that we're all on the same
Okay.
page. We become
Mhm.
invisible clouds.
Yes.
Who's gonna make us invisible?
Who all can do it?
Starry.
So I can do it.
Is that it?
Let's find. I look at Navarre.
I think
Navarre,
so.
who else here has the ability to cast invisibility?
Nyvar does not have invisibility.
I don't
Who
have it.
else has the? I'm
Does
asking.
Conrad have it? think
Oh,
my
he's a
Bard has
trickster.
that.
He would likely have it, yeah.
I can cast it. I just don't have it. It's on my spell list, just not on the spells I
But you
have.
can't cast it at a high enough level. Or I guess if we split it, it's
I have 5th level spots.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But we want to
I'm
save
saying
those slots though.
Yeah, but I'm saying we probably shouldn't put a 9th level on this. It would be more economically
I mean,
good to split it up
technically,
into multiple castings.
if Starry
If
uses an 8th level spell to do it, I could invisibility myself.
That's still a very big spell slot.
Actually, Star would have
It
to
does-
9
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if we can get Conrad
Right.
to do it,
1, 2,
like-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8th level.
We're 8.
For
Eighth
Conrad to
level.
do it, Conrad would have to come with us because we have to do it closer to the place.
that he could.
Conrad does have invisibility.
Cool.
Of course he does.
Hey, Conrad, you're being voluntold to come with us to forward deployment.
I feel like you.
You want him to, you're asking him to come with you to get to be in direct conflict with one of the other sins.
Well, no,
No,
what I'm thinking,
not actually.
what I'm thinking is basically Conrad comes with us up to a point, does the invisibility,
Like-
and then just turns back.
Yeah. Like, you know how we went, like, like south along the river?
Mm-hmm.
So what we do essentially is, excuse me, we have Conrad come with us to where we started doing our stealth stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would essentially be like, hey, we are sitting, when we get down there, he can go back.
Okay.
But we aren't going along the river again. We can just go along like our uncontested territory. So that way we are like not putting ourselves at risk of being spotted again with a larger group. And then we'll be invisible clouds going up. Do you get the idea?
Okay.
No, because you're at risk regardless of what you do.
How would we be at risk regardless of what we do? Because if we're in uncontested territory, so let's say
Like
we're
coming
going
in
south
from the bridge
from
side.
where- coming in from Orchid, basically.
Last
Okay.
time we
Not-
didn't do that.
We didn't do that. I'm saying we don't do
Okay.
that
Okay.
because I'm saying we do. We don't go along the river because that was more risky
So coming in from
for
Orchid,
this. Yeah.
which is directly over the front lines.
Yeah. No,
We
what we
don't
do
have
is
to
we
be-
do what we did last time, forget the river, and just come in from the coast. Not necessarily the river.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm saying that we just like we don't have to be at the front lines when we do this,
No one said you did.
right?
No one said that. No one said the front
Yeah.
lines. No one mentioned it.
No, but Riley keeps mentioning that we
No.
are going to get spotted regardless.
Yes. It's not that you're gonna get
You're
spotted
right.
regardless. What I said was there's always a risk. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's just what, depending on how you choose and your strategic, point of doing this, there's less of a risk depending on how you want to do this.
Yeah, you're reading into the fact that they say there's risk
Okay.
too much. They're not saying this is for sure going to be a very risky thing. They're just saying, hey, there's risk.
I never said no matter
In
what you do,
everything you do.
you're gonna get spotted. I never said that.
Yeah, like, okay, that's fine. That's fair. I misunderstood what you're saying. Like, so what I'm saying though is we go somewhere that is uncontested so that we can do the invisibility and then we can go to the city. And then meet up at the designated location. I will immediately make my way to the gunpowder store. Wait a little bit, sneak in, blow it up. That's our go signal. I get the fuck out of there. Once I have the proper, like, wax version of this, like fuse. We need the proper version.
Okay.
And
Well, given all of the other time that you've already taken up, you'd probably be looking
How much
into
time do we have
going
left?
into the night as far as like accomplishing this, because you've had to pack all of the gunpowder into 4 different kegs. You've gone through the process of trying to already get the fuse and everything else with all your other exploration. It's very likely that you're elvish actually. You may not need to miss
Yeah,
out
only
on
do
some
4
sleep because you only have 4 hours. So I'd say that you could do that. It's not hard to. Well, getting all that wax together might be a pain, but given the time
It
that you
wouldn't be that
have
much wax.
left over, it's not an impossible task. You can do it. That'll be everything you can do. With everything else you've already done, that'll be the end of your free time.
is no one else able to help me at all? Considering this is a mission critical part of the operation that determines one of the most significant officers of Blue and Black having to put his life at risk.
What
Other-
did you just say?
Is no one else able to help me out? Like, that might be like just like a random dude working in like
No.
a workshop?
I'm focusing on the most important officer part.
No, I said one of the most important officers, not the most
Beck is
important.
offended.
So
Yeah,
this
like,
is all
I'm-
this is all stuff that kind of happens like one after the other. Sure, somebody else could go get the fuse, but you're the one that's not satisfied with the fuse, and so you know how to make a new fuse or try to coat it in the wax, so that it lasts longer.
Okay, fair.
This is more
So-
like what's happening throughout the night.
Yeah. Now,
Okay,
we don't necessarily
that's well-
need a ton of waxed fuse. We don't need to wax all of it.
Yeah.
We just need to wax a little over enough to burn for a minute.
Right, but
However,
you don't
that's gonna be.
you're trying to coat
You're right,
the
you're right, we don't
fuse.
know.
Yeah, it's more like it's not an impossible task to coat the fuse, but it's getting all of the wax together to make sure you're coating enough of it. You might as well just be soaking or like coating all of the fuse.
No, yeah,
'cause
I see that now.
Yeah,
Because we don't know the exact amounts we're gonna need and all that. We don't know how much fuse it's gonna take after waxing, so
Yeah.
yeah, but that is possible.
it's gonna require another test after. Okay.
So,
I mean,
for
I
the
was
sake of
already
this,
on
Remake
fuse
the fuse
case.
anyway.
You've got the
I was
wax
already on
coated
fuse
soaked
case.
fuse, so that's ready to go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was on fuse case, so I can help collect wax if that speeds things up at all. I don't know.
I kind of figured you were helping in general, like you were a part of that process.
Okay, cool.
Conrad does eventually come back with the scroll of teleport. He was successful in doing that.
Okay.
So who's taking that?
Now,
Spot wants it,
Okay,
right?
Spot's taking it.
You wanted the scroll with it?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's his scroll.
and then
He's
um,
taking.
now our last infiltration, we sat down like right on the coast and then made our way on foot, right?
Pretty close, yeah.
How long did it take us to get up there on foot?
I want to say, like, moving at the
was
slow
like-
pace, it was more than an hour.
It was like 3. We had
Yeah.
to use like
A couple
multiple
of different
castings
castings of-
strategies.
Exactly.
Okay, then
So
yeah, if we just sat down in the same place we did before to cast the invisibility, we should be fine.
yeah, we'll be able to go up at like Mach Jesus. To
Yeah,
get
because
there.
I just did the math. In 1 minute, we're moving 6,000 feet, which is more than a mile.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Granted, you're
We'll be
still you're not. If you're still trying to be stealthy, though, you would have to move at half that speed, but that's still significantly faster than your first trip.
We're invisible clouds.
yes,
You are invisible
Yeah,
clouds.
invisible.
That does not mean that you are that's impossible to spot you. You severely overestimate your skills.
Okay. What?
okay. I'm trying to.
How
think
would you?
this.
Okay. Please.
What
explain
happens
to
when a
me how
gust
you
of
would
wind brushes
spot.
right past you? You notice it. Feels cold, right? Maybe your hat falls off.
Yeah.
If you're not careful, you can potentially be spotted. It's not likely.
Okay.
It's difficult, but you are not imperceptible. That is the point I'm making.
Okay, so you're saying like there are situations where we can be perceived.
By all means, when you're
No,
Or
invisible
you might
clouds,
find the
okay.
rogue with blind sense.
that true.
or
Maybe.
or blind.
That's
or
true.
we're
Caroline can
at
actually see you
altitude.
guys.
Can
Oh
I?
yeah, that
Well,
is
see-
true.
Yeah. So what are you talking about? You can sense us
Well,
the
I
entire time we're
forgot.
flying.
We forgot.
I got that ability last level up. Okay.
We forgot.
I think.
No, it's
So
it's all
our
good.
biggest issue was that you couldn't see us while we're invisible, and that turns out to be an entire lie.
I just have to be
intuitive.
next to you guys all the time.
Yeah, which
Well,
might,
yeah, if
that,
you just
that's a completely different
Okay.
story. Because it's
Yeah,
a radius
because-
of 10 feet, and trying to keep up while
Yeah.
also being stealthy might get difficult. It's
Tiny.
not. It
yeah,
isn't a
because
get out of
if
jail
we
free
make
card.
one turn, then yeah,
Then I'm
the
like,
second we make a
thing.
turn, she's fucked.
But okay,
It's
so
gonna
what
require
my
some
argument
serious
is,
reaction.
my argument is that if we are flying at altitude, like 1,000 feet in the air, invisible,
Yeah. Yeah, at
Wow.
altitude,
how are
that's
we
where we
spotted?
have no risk. No, we're not saying there is risk up at altitude.
At altitude,
We're
yeah,
saying-
I
that's
know.
yeah.
Yeah, we're saying that we are not invincible in this form, is what Riley was trying
I
to
know.
say. Is that there
I-
are
yeah, yeah.
situations. In the situation of us getting there, yeah, we are correct. We're pretty solidly set for that.
You got options.
It's once we get in, it's everything there where problems could occur. It's getting to the building, getting past guards to get to the building, stuff like that.
Are we gonna put 3 cups on top of each other in the house to mark it? In the
Yes, we can
second-
still do that.
Okay, cool.
Who's got the
3
cups?
cups on top of each other. I don't have any cups.
Not 2, not 4, 3 cups.
I
Gonna
go.
be-
In
I'm
the
just gonna
pyramid.
You're gonna get there, and it's just a wall of cups. The window's not even there anymore.
And I'll turn around and go to a different house because that's not what we're
Yeah.
reading.
Okay.
I'm gonna very carefully carve a letter C into the top cup for Caroline.
Just stealing 3 cups from the kitchen. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got it. And one of them's now carved with a C.
Yeah. This is Caroline's cup now.
All right. Jack's got the cups.
The C was
Okay.
a joke, but since we've done it, who cares?
I mean, I'm
I don't care. Let's do it.
Magic.
It doesn't make a difference.
Much.
That's my cup now.
Yeah, it's your cup now.
It is
Go for
Carolina's cup now.
Don't fucking lose my cup.
it.
Okay. That being the case, as you all have a little bit of free time to kind of take care of a couple things if you wanted to, is there anything anybody wanted to cover outside of what's already been covered before the long rest and the journey in gas form to the beach? Or coast?
Pick up arrow.
Mm-hmm. You go
then
and you
Caroline
retrieve
wants
your
to do some
arrow.
yoga.
Lyle Tier, as you gives you the arrow. Not full spell, but should be fine. Better than full spell, in my opinion. No concentration, though a very short window of time.
Okay. Okay.
How short is the window?
It's short. Here you go, Arya.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then Caroline's gonna lead group yoga in the
Group
courtyard.
yoga.
Group yoga? I'll be joining.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's yoga time.
It's apparently yoga time. Sure.
I think
this-
if Jack isn't busy, he would join not knowing what's happening. And then just be like really struggling.
God, that'd be so entertaining. Does Caroline? Here's my question: does Caroline
Warren,
know any yoga?
I don't know.
She's actually
And
just doing
Warren
Tai
knows.
Chi.
I mean, she is proficient in acrobatics.
That's true.
I wouldn't call that yoga.
I'll say,
Yeah, it's
I'll
not
say,
really the same
Caroline, if you're
thing,
gonna teach yoga, this is gonna be a weird one. Go ahead and make me a Constitution acrobatics check.
Okay.
I
So,
think that's a good.
you can perform it before you try to teach it to someone else with what little information you do know,
Okay.
because you don't
Tai
know
Chi is a
yoga,
lot
but you're
easier.
18.
true. 18s.
You do also have a
So-
druid and
so-
monks.
As far as it goes, as far as your knowledge of it, you've seen people do yoga, and while it wasn't like, you know, something you've done too often, you have done it before, maybe in your past with your family, or if they had something going on, some kind of group meditation, and ended up being yoga or something like that. It had happened. You're definitely not a good teacher as far as being an expert in yoga, but you've got the basics of it down enough that you can kind of run a class well enough that it doesn't do much, but nobody gets hurt.
So, except for Jack, because
Except
Jack
for,
was struggling
we'll say,
with a good teacher, and so
Goran's
He pulled
helping
something
Jack.
in his back.
because it's funny.
yeah,
I'll let
Jack
Goran
doesn't
and Jack
bend
join
the way
this.
he's trying to. Jack doesn't bend the way he needs to, and with a poor teaching, it's just even worse.
It's more like Goran
No, you
comes up
have a
to
dedicated mentor here.
Goran's over. They're like, no, bend
Hush
down,
you.
bend down, bend down. Jack shits himself.
No. Goran
Yoga.
would know how to teach yoga. He's literally a druid. He'll be fine.
That doesn't mean shit. I like
It
peanut butter. Do
literally
you
means
swim?
nothing.
Fucking
Just because you're a hippie doesn't mean you know everything hipsters know.
anyways.
Hippies and hipsters are different things.
Regardless,
And also,
Goran, that's not a you issue, that's a Jack issue.
it's Jack.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
fine.
Moving on from
Stop trying to
this,
ruin my funny.
the long rest
Stop
comes.
trying to stop me from shitting myself.
What's up, Arya?
I do have something actually.
Go ahead, you may.
I want to use Hero's Feast so I can finally get rid of that like spell component.
Fuck yes.
Are you wanting to use that in the morning, or is this how long does Fear's Feast last?
I think it's like a 24-hour
lasts-
thing, isn't it?
For 24 hours, yes.
Okay, so is this a night, like end of the night, like Hero's Feast type thing? Okay.
Or
yeah,
are we
like
doing it for
dinner, I
breakfast?
guess.
Yeah.
After the
okay.
yoga.
That works. Either one works.
After yoga, everybody else was doing yoga, while Arya's been like closely monitoring the food and performing the ritual to turn it into Hero's Feast.
Yeah,
Arya,
because
what?
late for dinner.
As actually no, I don't even think you need. There's not like food there. You can just make the food with Hero's Feast. What?
Yeah.
Describe to me, Arya. What do you make for the party? The
You know
evil
what?
I
giggle.
don't like the giggle.
It's just a giant table of pancakes. No.
Just junk.
Oh, you wish it was pancakes, don't you?
No, I
No.
only say that because I just
Please.
ate pancakes.
Please tell me this is all like ancient druidic style food that nobody knows how to eat.
Goran knows I need.
No.
Maybe a little bit of that.
Okay.
Maybe some like cranberry sauce, which is actually just a good berry sauce.
Oh,
Maybe
God,
like
why?
a
God.
maybe like a big like bird meat or whatever. Like we're essentially having Thanksgiving from Aryawood.
Yeah, so I'll help you out there. You've got a couple of really interesting saucepans of different colored sauces. Oddly enough, one of them's blue and you don't know what the fuck that is. You look at some of the other like stuff, you're like, yeah, I know, like cranberry, sure. And then Jack takes a bite, it's good berry, and he's pissed. As you're looking at some of the meats that are prepared, it's not just one bird, it's 3. There's about enough there to feed everybody as much as they want to take their fill, and these are some pretty sizable birds. Not like, giant fuck off ostrich sized birds, but they got some size to them. Though you're not exactly sure what type of bird that is, since nobody other than Arya is really familiar with the wildlife of Aryawood. Let alone the fey wildlife of Aryawood, which would be relevant here. But what you do recognize amongst some of the other stuff that's there is some pretty good, freshly made wine that's poured into each of your goblets, and it's a tasty, nice red, smooth wine. It doesn't have that like bite, and that's like you get the alcoholic buzz from it, but it's not gonna like kick your ass when you drink it. It's very nice. It's delicate. There's also a couple of sweets that nobody recognizes, but upon trying them, and those of you who are cautious, it does taste pretty good. You can't tell if it's powdered sugar or something else. It tastes a little different, but it's good, whatever it is. And there's wonderful, like, bits of vegetables, and what looks like a whole, like, there looks like a whole tray of vines at one point, but the vines almost look like they're grilled, but they're spiced, but they smell amazing, almost like a roast kind of cherry wood smell. It's a lot of really intricate stuff that some of it looks interesting, some of it looks very, we'll say hostile to a delicate palate, but nevertheless the food is pleasant.
Are we doing this alone as a group, or are we inviting anyone else? Because it is up to 12 creatures.
Fuck up.
I
Just
would like
us.
to formally
Okay,
invite
like, either way.
Nivara,
Okay.
if
Yeah, I
Nivara
was thinking
is
Nivara.
me.
We'll say this is probably in like...
If Elda's there,
Elda's not there.
Elda isn't here.
But we'll say, given it's Arya's, I'm assuming Rose is invited.
Hell yeah.
I'm definitely inviting Rose.
Hell yeah, Batman.
Calm down there. And then we'll say, what was that? 8, 9, 10. So you've got 2 more spaces if you want to fill them. You don't
No
have
one
to.
else.
No one else? Okay.
Yeah, we don't have to have more.
I'll
just
call
make the suggestion.
Conrad, and if we do find Peterson somewhere, yeah, he can join.
that's
Peterson
fair.
will not be joining. He don't give a
Can
shit.
I
But Conrad
Okay.
does
can I
accept.
veto Conrad just because I don't like him?
Yeah, can we actually not have him?
I like Conrad.
He killed me.
He didn't.
No,
Not
He
in
yeah.
this
gave me
timeline.
money.
Okay, but
He was
Kevin
also
does
he was
not look
also
like
incredibly
Conrad.
kind to Arya. Actually, really early game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Conrad and Brock O'Veer both have been nothing but nice to Jack Steele.
I feel like it's Arya's spell. It's Arya's choice. Is Conrad joining?
Yes, that is true.
That's not.
Yes.
Okay, Conrad joins. The 11 of you sit together in the war room as it's converted into a quiet hero's feast. And over the next hour, you share, pleasantries with each other. Conrad can definitely feel where he's not welcome in the conversation, and so kind of opts to sit on the side of the room where he is welcome. But nevertheless, it's not a hostile environment for anyone. As it were, the meal is taken and you take a part in the meal. Jack, you take your spoonful of the sauce, try to like dazzle it on some of the meat, immediately bite into it, and your first thought is, God fucking damn it. As the flavor of goodberry hits your tongue.
Wow.
It's a pleasant evening, regardless. And eventually you all find yourselves exhausting what food is there, as it all begins to slowly shrink away with all the material components as it vanishes, and you feel yourselves emboldened and well fed with a hero's feast. Arya, what are the benefits of hero's feast?
I've got it pulled up right here. If
Cool.
she doesn't.
Thanks, Arya.
Sorry.
You're gonna...
Thanks, Obama.
That's a good American meme. Toby, do you have the effects of Arya, or do you want Jack to read them off?
I put it in campaign chat. I rolled the dice.
Okay.
It's a 4.
Okay. So,
Oh.
cured of all diseases and poisons, become immune to poison and being frightened, and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Your hit point maximum increases by 4, and the benefit lasts for the next 24 hours.
Oh.
Cool.
Am I looking at the wrong hero's feast? Hold on.
Forest gremlin noises.
I might.
Alright.
I just put the legacy one, Jack. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think I might have accidentally pulled up the non-legacy one.
That checks out for Jack.
And from
L.
from the look, well, because most of them, most spells, when they change it, they just change the wording. This one, they actually did change effects.
Big L.
The wisdom saving throws is not in the new version.
That's it's like the whole reason to do Heroes Feast.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Heroes Feast was
it's so
overpowered before
the
they took
new
out
version
the-
is you're resistant to poison, immune to frightened and poisoned, and then you get the 10 hit points, and that's it.
What level is Hero's Feast?
6th.
Yeah, why the fuck they nerf Hero's Feast?
I'm so
Yeah, I
glad
don't
they
know.
fixed all those broken builds you could make with Heroes Feast. It is just so strong, dude.
Okay.
Wait a second, aren't concentration checks wisdom?
No, it's
Oh,
Constitution.
that's a save. Never mind. Okay, I had to double check. I couldn't remember. It's been too long. My
Well,
brain hurts.
Constitution saving throw.
Concentration checks are saving throws, but they are Constitution saving throws, not Wisdom.
Okay. The fact that we got a 4 on 2d10 does feel bad, but what you gonna do?
I feel like every time you've used Hero's
Yeah.
Feast, it's been really low. Because it's not the first time, I don't think.
I don't remember the last time we used it.
Pretty sure Illy can cast
I
it.
think we've only used it once before.
I don't remember.
I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Where's my thing? It's here.
Remember the last time you've increased your max hit points, it's always been like really low. But hey, 4 hit points is still, that'll
Same.
help.
Yeah, 4s. There's nothing to be shied away from.
Remember, it's
You can do a lot with 4 hit points.
You could, yeah.
4 HP in a dream.
It increases your hit point maximum in case anybody didn't catch that. Not just 10 hit points, it's hit point maximum.
Yeah.
4.
But only for 24 hours.
Yeah.
4, yes.
Cool.
Okay. And with that, you all find yourselves at rest. The night goes on uneventfully with the continuation of the waxing of fuse eventually being put down on or up on a rack to set for a while Goran, you enter your meditative state for the rest, and eventually find yourselves awakening, having had your long rest, ready to go. The morning arrives, the wax has been cured onto the fuse, and you are ready to go.
I double checked the timing.
Yeah, we need to test it with at least 1 inch of fuse.
Yeah, sure. As you, how much do you cut off, Goran?
I'm gonna say 2 inches.
2 inches, okay. You light the fuse, and between it being soaked and the wax, that small 2-inch bit of fuse takes about 4 seconds.
About double time, so that would be more than enough time for us.
Mhm.
Over
We
100
gotta-
seconds.
We got to use the whole fuse, but yeah.
Yeah.
You guys still have
I
4
can
foot
set
8?
it.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is my
4 foot 8. I
reminder to our dear spellcasters to change your spells. If you
Yeah.
want to, and should.
Working on that. Let's go.
This also
ahead.
goes
Make
for
sure
the
we-
paladins.
Who never changed their
What
spells?
spells do you think I should change, Caroline?
I don't know. I don't know what spells you have.
All
I'm
the-
just saying, you have the ability to prepare spells.
Hey, Caroline, don't forget to change your spells. You're a paladin.
Yeah, you're a paladin too.
I
Change
did.
every single one of your spells right now.
Name every
Yeah, you're
paladin
not allowed
spell.
to keep any.
That means you should.
But...
I am actually gonna check in a sec.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm gonna look. There's no guarantee I'm gonna change anything, and if I don't, my points still stand. So I don't want to hear.
Sure, sure.
Does anyone have enough diamond dust for Revivify?
Illican should, if I'm not
No.
mistaken, but I don't know.
I don't think we have time to procure any either.
I'm not. I'm only
I don't think
asking
there's
this
we don't.
because
What type? You gonna go
Okay.
party?
Just in case these.
diamond
Come on,
dust. I got
Ryan.
150 GP worth. Does anyone have 150-ish GP worth of diamond dust?
Not sure. I think I got 3 grams.
Whatever the pocket dust is.
Whatever the pocket dust is.
I'm checking Illican's character sheet because I don't know if she has any. It doesn't look like she does, actually.
I just had an
I have
idea.
Hmm.
I have nothing.
Nothing.
What?
Yeah, she does.
Nothing.
Shut the fuck up. She does not have anything.
Shame me. Give me a cheese with nothing. Nothing.
Okay, I need to keep cone of hot. I will have. That is my fireball now, by the way. I have cone of hot as a fireball.
I love that.
It's a kind of a better fireball because, like, yeah, it's not got the same range, but like, still,
Fair.
it does more damage.
My spells suck. Paladin spell tree is bad.
I know.
Yeah.
So, but that's where we're leaving off with the
Same.
session, right? I'm guessing.
Not quite. We have a little bit of time.
Okay.
Are you tired,
What
Jack?
was your idea, Jack? You had an idea.
Oh no, it was like my own strategy, combat strategy idea. Because my idea of casting darkness on things and then shooting them with my night vision doesn't entirely work anymore because we realized that I can't cast it on people. But if I just drop my my secondary axe in the ground, cast it on the axe, then pick it up and throw it at somebody,
It'll work.
that might work.
That'll work. You don't even have to drop it on the ground. You could just be holding it.
Well, no, it can't be worn or
Can
carried.
you can you cast it on one of my daggers?
As long as it's not
Or an
worn or
arrow.
carried, yes. Yeah, as
Okay.
long as it's like anything, as long as
Wielded.
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, why would... Okay, so it can't be held, but like
It can't be carried.
it can't be
worn
carried.
or carried.
Different.
Okay, but it's holding something carrying it. I would argue
Yes.
yes.
Nuh-uh. Consider.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
So, I'm gonna say this. I don't.
Oh wait, no. Okay, so it says the description says if the point you choose is an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and move with it. So as long as I'm the one holding it, it's okay.
I was gonna say, as far as also like ruling for stuff, because I'm all for like the rule of cool. to a certain degree, as long as it makes sense. Because of the ruling for like being worn or carried or in your own hand, not somebody else's, naturally you would not be able to target like a thrown dagger because that's a moving target, unless you and Caroline wanted to take some time to train that ability together. I would allow it then. But you have to take some actual time to set aside time to work on casting that spell on the moving target coming from Caroline.
I would argue that Jack could do it, but the risk then becomes that he points at the dagger, says, I choose that point in range, and the dagger's moved past the point that he has chosen. Therefore, he has to roll for it. It's like a D100 or whatever you want to make it.
Well,
And
here's the thing.
It
says
on a failed attack, it would choose the point behind the dagger.
Yeah, that's kind
It
of
doesn't matter.
the idea. It's not that it's a skill check necessarily to see if it would work. Because, like, technically, yeah, I could just have you make a skill check for that and see how close you get, but it's a moving target, and the modifier for trying to hit it would be, like, the weapon attack modifier coming from Caroline, which is pretty high for that. It'd be a high DC, unlikely to hit it, unless you wanted to take the time to make that a routine thing you guys are trying to train yourselves into doing. Like somebody shouts Shadow Ball, the dagger is thrown, spell is cast, and now darkness is flying through the fucking air. That'd be pretty fucking cool, and I'm all for that. But you have to work for that.
So, I mean, that's purely
Actually,
if I'm
Jack
casting it
doesn't
on
have to.
something someone else is holding.
Yeah.
It says I can
If
cast
he's
it on
holding
something
it.
I'm holding free and clear.
True.
If I just cast it on my axe and then throw said axe, it's still viable.
True. Hell, you can even just cast it on your axe and start running around with a fucking void of darkness around you.
This is true, but the way I like to use this spell, particularly, is for range, purely because at the moment I cannot do it while raging, because it is concentration.
That's also
So I
fair.
don't necessarily want to get into melee without raging yet.
Damn, if only you had Zalin around.
Yeah.
Okay. So with
Cloud time.
that, cloud time it is.
Breakfast first.
Well, yeah.
Other time?
Those of you who aren't still full from Heroes Feast, cloud time.
Also, are we waiting for the operation to take place now, like we planned? So we have a
Yes,
little bit of time
we
to
need to let them react first. We can't do it simultaneously.
Yes, so
Yeah.
you have some time. You're not given like an immediate like notice when it happens, but at some point as the day progresses on, you figure it's probably happened, and looking off into the horizon, making that small journey just outside the keep to take a gander, the conflict is well in way.
Yeah.
And as they've launched their attack, and you all reconvene with that knowledge, you probably wait just a little bit longer before gas mode, and then off you are. Who's casting?
Sorry, do you have non-detection?
Goran or Aria, who's casting?
Hang on. Goran asked a question.
Arya, would you mind? Okay, Starry, do you have non-detection prepared?
I do.
Awesome. Can I have non-detection, please? Here's 150. Here's 50 GP worth of time and dust.
Give me a second. Long rest. To get all my spell slots back. Boom. Non-detection. Cast. Yes.
Wow.
Did you even change your spell?
I
Sorry.
take the. No, I did not. Oh, I was happy with all my spells.
How long?
I went through
the
them.
text last.
Okay.
8
And
hours?
non-detection lasts 8 hours.
Okay, cool.
And then
I take the diamond dust and just sprinkle it.
Yeah, at this point you get kind of lazy with the casting. You're like, put it in your hands. Just flick it on him.
Yeah.
Non-detection is cast on Goran. And then
Nice.
between the two druids who's casting Windwalk.
Aria, would you mind?
Convince me.
I need all the fucking spell slots I possibly have at my disposal to possibly survive the solo go into the armory, blow it up mission, please. Please.
Every spell is
You
like
know.
worth it. Fine.
Yeah,
I
it's just
begrudgingly
that the
cast it.
spell slot- Yeah, so
Okay.
She didn't need much convincing.
So, as the spell is cast on your party, how many people can you target Windwalk with?
Isn't it like
yourself and 8 people.
8 or 9?
Yourself and 8?
Yeah.
I think.
I think so.
Let me read the spell.
Checking! You and up to 10 creatures. Yeah, you're good. Cool. As you've cast Windwalk on yourselves,
so-
and you're taking Conrad with you, right?
Yeah. I was about to ask that question.
Cool.
Conrad
Eventually-
didn't have to go all the way.
Right. He follows you in Windwalk form as you guys float upwards. Where were you going?
I think we're gonna go down
Up
towards
the
the
beach.
coast like we did last time, right?
Yeah.
But like in non-contested territory, I think.
What do you mean
Yeah,
by
as
non-contested
best we
territory?
can, like before. Yes.
It's in territory that is not. Oh, you know the red line
Yes.
where we drew on the map? Anywhere left of the red line.
No, that's a terrible idea. Last time we did it right of the red line.
We can
The
do it
red line
right
is
on
the
red
front line. We are trying to do a mission behind the front line.
That's why we're doing the invisibility to the left of the red line, so that way we don't get caught on the right side of the red line, not invisible.
But that's
We can
what
go. We're going
we
300
did the
kilometers
same
an hour.
thing last
It's
time.
hundreds of miles an hour. We're going hundreds of miles an hour. It's fine.
I guess we should take a group consensus then before we mark this off. Because you guys aren't in
I
agreement
mean, I
with this.
think the entire party getting caught mid transforming into wind in behind enemy lines sounds like something that could easily happen. So I think I'd rather do it where we transform where we know we're safe and then we leave.
That's what I'm saying. We did the
I like
exact
that
same thing yesterday. Behind
also
enemy
had
lines.
We
Yes.
also had to spend a lot of time to make sure we were safe before we transformed, like, out of wind form. It was a challenge. Like, we were sneaking behind, like, patrols and trying to find an appropriate hill. These are planes we're talking about. Yeah, it was like we had to pass. There were guards.
Not
there
to
was
mention,
patrols.
you guys-
there were, like,
You guys were also doing that on foot. So, it's not impossible, but what they're saying is to be as secure
That's
as
what I'm saying.
possible. They're wanting to do it on this side of enemy lines, then head out to sea, go around the route you did, and then head up from the coast. Am I understanding that correctly? While you're invisible?
yes.
Cat.
I'm
While
just
we're
worried
invisible.
about the timing of invisibility on that.
An hour.
We are moving at hundreds of kilometers an
Because
hour.
the further out we do that, the longer it takes.
So it took us 3 hours on foot, right? Moving at a slow pace to maintain stealth. Let's call that conservatively, like, you said, how many miles could we cover in a day? 40 miles?
I'll help you out. You move at your slowest
In a
rate.
day,
You're
if you were-
moving.
It
You're moving.
It was a little.
At your slowest rate, you're moving at 15 foot a turn.
15 foot a turn. Okay. So we're moving at conservatively
6 times more than 6, like 60 times that.
what? Yeah, we're moving at 60 times that speed.
Is it 60? Is it?
We'll be there.
Yeah, it is 60.
in
Oh god,
light.
I'm good at math.
Yeah, I think it's 60. Perfect. Yeah, we'll be there about, with we'll be there in 3 minutes.
Okay. If we got the time, then fine. Just
I lied, it was 20 times the speed.
20 times. Cool.
Close enough.
Yeah.
It's off by 40.
It's
Still, yes.
40 times if you're dashing.
40 times of dashing, true. So we'll say for the sake of this, then that's the plan, because that seems to be majority consensus, minus those who are silent. As you guys make your way to the coast, back in the Alliance side of the Persmore Freelands, you find yourselves unmistforming, and as you all are standing aside, the plan here is Conrad is casting visibility on some of you, and then Star is getting the other half.
Yeah.
Or are you just relying on Conrad for the 8 of you? It would consume. Well, he doesn't have a 9th level spell slot, so it has to be teamwork. Unless you're using Conrad's 8th level spell slot to cast it on 7 of you, and Caroline's taking care of herself. Or Starry's taking care of himself. How do you want to do this?
I think Caroline can take care of herself. And then
Well, I think it might be best to have, Conrad take care of many of us as possible, because Conrad won't be in the combat, so concentration won't be an issue.
Until he drops hot tea on himself.
It's weird.
He's
let's
not
roll
allowed.
for Conrad being a dumbass. let's roll for Conrad being a dumbass.
Let's roll for
Don't put ideas in
Conrad
Riley's
being
head. Stop.
malicious.
That is also
He's a
possible.
nice guy.
So,
I don't trust
Just
him.
because he's been nice to you doesn't make him a nice guy.
so
I have a minus
are
1
you?
in
could
wisdom.
make him
I'm
Yes,
gonna bring
yes.
us back. Bring it
Wait.
back. Bring it back. What is the plan?
Hold on. I have spell mastery on an invisibility.
What does that mean?
What does that do?
He doesn't.
That means I can cast it without expending a spell slot.
That just
without
means you can
having
cast it
when I
on
have
one
At
person
base level.
without casting it or without expending a spell slot.
So you can
Right,
cast
but then
it
the
on-
person gets it for an
on-
hour.
on
So you-
himself.
Sure, you can cast it on
Well, I
one
can cast it
person.
as many times as I want.
So yeah, sorry, you can cast yours for free. So we'll use yours then. And then is Conrad taking everyone else with invisibility, or who are you casting invisibility on, Starry?
Can I not just touch one person and touch another person?
It's concentration.
Concentration, hun.
Oh, okay.
So no, you
Yeah.
can't.
But I think you should do yourself, and then Conrad can do the rest of us.
Yes.
Okay, that's
sounds
the
good.
plan.
You do you, boo.
Starry, you go invisible and start mist forming. Conrad goes through and gives invisibility to everybody else he can, expending that 8th level spell slot. And then he's gonna mist form himself. Oh wait, can you concentrate while incapacitated?
Yes, you can concentrate while mistforming.
Sure you
We've
I feel like we've
done
had this
concentration
discussion
spells.
before.
Yeah,
We've ruled
had
this
it.
before.
We've had it. So he's gonna go ahead and incapacitate. He's gonna misform himself and then fly back to the keep while you all misformed yourselves while invisible and fuck off into
Before-
Narnia. Okay.
Wait, before that happens, can I just get like a general direction of where the town is from where we are right now?
Sure. Make a survival check.
From
Can
someone
I
else,
help?
please.
Yeah,
Yes, you
can
may
I
help.
point this out? I use the map that we
I can
have
help
that
you.
I drew.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can the
I
key
pointed the
navigate
direction.
do this?
Yeah.
I'm a survival boy. I'm
It's-
good. at this.
Okay, it's over there.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
will go that way.
Cool. I get Jack to help me out as well while I'm explaining this, just to make sure I'm all on point here.
Yeah, Carolyn, you've got your bearings.
I am also thinking, since we're invisible clouds, if we're doing this from altitude, we don't necessarily have to go the coastal route anymore.
True.
Yeah,
Could let it
we're
try.
drawing a straight line.
We could just go straight there, as long as we're
Up
keeping up high.
That way.
Yeah.
No, it's about the distance. It was the concern, so that's why we're doing the coastal route, because it's closer.
I can walk the distance.
Okay. So,
I can walk distance.
with some preparation,
Fine.
double checking of notes, you all find yourselves
Yeah.
mist forming, floating up, and heading towards Kultav's. It's not long before one of you bumps into another, but it's not enough to do any damage. But as you all are bumbling around in the sky, keeping up with whoever you think is next to you, you eventually find yourselves towards the city. And you're going towards the house that was conjured by Starry and his minor illusion. It's easy enough for three of you to find it, and there's no check required because you've been there before and you followed the path to get there, but it does take you some time because some of the houses do look similar. Not many, but some do. I need everybody who is not...
Caroline,
I need everybody who is not Goran, Jack Steele, and Starry. So not you three. Everyone else make me an intelligence survival check.
Me? Should
Caroline
I
has
make one?
advantage
I'm going to
because
stab
she
you.
can see us.
Caroline cannot see you right now.
Can Caroline make?
I'm getting to that.
The problem is,
Then we-
yeah, we'll get there.
And I'll make one for Illiken.
7.
Illiken's good. 7.
25.
25.
I'm not proficient in survival. I rolled a
Wonderful.
4.
15.
Okay. And then Ari, what'd you roll?
16.
16. Okay. So, as you all find the house you
Well,
think it
Cadmus is
is
fucked,
and begin
but-
to unmistform yourselves,
I'll be fine.
you find yourselves, after like quietly calling out to one another, trying to be as silent as possible with trying to catch everyone, given you're all invisible. It doesn't take long until you realize not only did Caroline make it, Cadrith did not. You're looking for the big guy and you're like, fuck, where'd he go? Shit. Jack, you immediately
is-
are like
I have
pulling
an
out
idea.
the cups to kind of
I have another
cups.
idea.
set them up. You two have ideas. I'll let Arya go
You
first,
go.
since Arya had an idea first.
I used Druid cantrip message and point and try to describe
Okay.
where her location is to
So
to Cadrith.
you don't know where Cadrith is, and that does require you to know the general location of him. So you can
I can help with this though,
You
because I have a very cool bracelet.
You can.
You do.
Oh, that's right.
She does.
So
Wombo
Yeah, they
combo.
both
I will say between the two of you, you kind of cast out a message. Go ahead and roll me a d100.
Which one?
I'm gonna say
Arya?
Arya because you know the direction already. This is more like hoping, like the chance that Cadrith is nearby. I've already got a number set in mind. And remember, you want to roll low. If you roll really high, I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'm fucked.
Do you want
What'd you roll?
95.
95.
Let's go.
So Cadrith does not receive your message, and as you cast the spell, your invisibility fades.
Hey yo, what? Why?
Because you cast a spell.
Because that's how invisibility works. But we're in the house, so
Good one.
Cadrith,
Yes.
as you are
Where am
invisible,
I?
looking around, you have no idea. You know you're in the city, you know you're looking for something, and as you're kind of wandering around, you notice a couple of things. Looking around, I'll have you, since you're trying to actively look around for something, I'll give you the opportunity to kind of like, you don't know, because you're looking for something else now. Because you would know the plan
Well,
at
I'm
this
looking
point.
for the signal,
You're-
right?
You're looking for the cups, exactly. Go ahead and make me a perception check this time.
I was gonna say, is he able to narrow it down?
Okay.
Because we did establish the house was on the outskirts of the city, so you know a rough side of the city.
I got an 18.
And
An 18. I'll give you a couple things. The first thing you notice is that there appears to be, like, as you kind of make your way, like, deeper inside, like, you didn't see it towards the outskirts, you think maybe it's a little farther inside. one of the things you notice that kind of catches your attention is there seems to be, of the armored soldiers, one of them looks like little less armored than the others, but the mount that he's on looks to be a direwolf that was not caught before. But this individual looks like he's stationed outside of the main building, which you were described to earlier, was the city hall. Just something of note. You don't know who that is, but they are the only one on any kind of animal in the city, and it's a direwolf. You eventually, like, turn around because you've gone too far in and start to look around for the signal before eventually you do, in fact, find it. Given everything going on, before you go inside, I need you to also go ahead and make me a stealth check. You're invisible, so advantage. And everybody else needs to make me a stealth check as well. Goran, your hood would be up because you're
remember
in
you
uniform.
have +10.
So
And
only
you'll have
Arya
to
broke
trace
the invisibility,
in
right?
building.
11 total.
Goran, what'd you say?
Everyone has +10 if you are within range of me, because remember, we activated Pass Without a Trace, as was the plan.
That you didn't say that, but that was the plan. I'll give it to you.
Right.
Does that
I didn't
include
get.
me?
No, not here.
No.
That does not include you if you're more than
Not
30
yet.
feet away from me.
Did we all break invisibility, or did only Arya do that?
Just Arya.
Only Arya.
Only Arya.
Okay, so I also had an orange.
That was cocked. God damn it! I need to set this down.
Cool.
Sorry, did you
I
re-roll a
rolled
stealth check?
Dog shit 35.
Aren't we invisible?
Oh yeah, you have advantage. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
We're invisible.
So
Yeah,
Arya,
14.
I have a
Arya
question.
does not get advantage, but she does have the +10. What's up, hun?
But every invisible person does. Jeepers
Does
Weepers.
Pass
Well-
Without Trace stack?
No.
Right, 24. There you go.
So,
No, Pass Without
Starry,
Trace does not
you
stack.
could cast... So, Starry, you could cast invisibility again on yourself and on Arya.
rolled this exact one, and I can't tell if it's a 16 or a 19.
But Trader, did you do Pass Without Trace now or
That's
earlier?
the side you rolled, right?
Earlier.
It was
Or
earlier.
that's the side you rolled?
It was earlier.
It was right. It was right next to the 1 and
Yeah.
the 3. I remember that.
Yeah, it's right next to the one
He
and
could,
3, right?
but it
19.
would cost him a. It would cost
Does that look
him
like a 16 or a
spell slot,
61?
double spell slot.
Looks like a 16, but I'm not sure if it's upside down or not.
Mason, try again. What is? Read that number to me.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ.
It would cost
Hey.
a
Oh
double spell
my
slot.
god.
Oh my god, you're pink.
I know, it's my favorite.
Oh wait, you're still pink.
I want to be pink too.
I don't think you're gonna be pink.
I don't have Riley's shitty camera.
I'm gonna be laughing
you're
about
cold.
that
You don't
for a
have high
hot minute,
resistance
Mason.
either,
I'm
so.
gonna be laughing about that. I hope you know.
Okay.
I know.
Sorry, what did you say that you got on your stealth check?
I got
24, 34.
the 34
Carolyn, what'd you roll?
Epic.
because I'm the best.
Christ, man.
31.
31.
boy.
A 35 from Goran, or is it 32?
I mean, I have +8. Pretty good.
35 from me.
35. Arya, what'd you roll?
26.
26. And then Jack and Spot, what'd you guys roll?
My total is a 32.
32.
24.
24. And then without the Pass Without Trace, but advantage, what'd you roll, Kadrith?
11.
Remember, you don't have disadvantage from... Oh, you're not wearing armor. Never mind. Wrong paladin. Or wrong... Anyway.
I got an 11, Riley. I know.
Okay. So, it doesn't take
If
long.
I had disadvantage, it would have been a 2.
So,
I'm
This is
gonna
why we
proceed
don't
with the
do
operation.
this.
as you find the building with the signal in it, you find a way. You see the window that's already open, and you make your way towards it. You're a little bigger than anticipated, even in wind form, and you end up knocking over the cups on your way in. Right as some guards underneath are not like looking out for something, but they hear something inside the house and are now going to go investigate.
Okay, I guess I just try and stop moving.
Yeah, as you cloud form,
plus
like
10.
drift up to the ceiling to not be hit. Everybody else is not in cloud form, and I want to know, where's everybody hiding? Arya, you are not invisible. But you all hear the door from downstairs open up, and a pair of guards make their way inside.
Well, Goran's just gonna
Our baseball
like
bat stuck in a tree out there. What? Some kids. Yeah. Got a little
Vibing.
kid-sized baseball bat stuck in
Jack
a tree.
Steele.
Home one.
What kind of house is this? Is it just like a communal house?
Yes.
it's a normal
It's like
house.
a
Okay.
normal house.
Is like what room are we in
Okay.
specifically?
One of the upstairs rooms. There's like the upstairs probably broken into like two halves. Like one of them's like a bedroom style deal, and the other was like the loft area before the stairs.
I'm gonna hide on one of the beds. I feel like that's smart.
Okay, on the bed.
Yeah, on the bed. They're not gonna sit down on the bed.
You just fucking crawl on the bed. The small indent where Spot is now laying on the bed. Perfect. I love it.
Is there a way to crawl under the bed without disturbing the dust that's there?
Ooh, without disturbing the dust, not in human form, but there is in gas form, possibly. You can
that's
still
what's
find
in
you can still fit under the bed. The only one who's gonna struggle to fit anywhere is Illiken, who's probably gonna perch herself like this behind the door.
Well, couldn't somebody just cast invisibility on Illiken?
Illiken is invisible.
Illiken is
That's
invisible.
the part that's funny.
Just
Nobody
big.
knows that she's doing this. She's just kind of like this the entire time, holding her hair back.
Also, for Arya, you could cast the invisibility on her. But
Invisible
is
is
it
verbal
that, is that
components.
does invisibility have verbal components? Yeah.
Arya, you better hide again.
Arya's got a plus 20, she'll be fine.
Arya, where would you like to hide?
So here's the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pre-diabetic.
You've got a good enough...
I'm going to try to choose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to choose a small beast and take one of my fucking beast spots and then hide.
Okay.
But I'm looking at the beast list.
Sure.
Can you become like a fly? Can you
I was
become a
thinking,
fruit fly
And
and just sit in the
Do we-
corner, being basically invisible to the human eye?
Just,
yeah, actually.
just be a spider on the wall.
We can reel it on
you
our
can't
own.
just
have
have
time
Like
to like whisper to each other
Just be bug.
at all?
Can you whisper to each other? You can certainly try. People are actively looking in the house, so...
What was I saying? Like, oh, because I have
You
a
can
plan,
whisper.
but
This is kind of on this is
I
kind of
believe in
Arya's
us.
Arya's bit right here.
okay, yeah.
Okay, well, Arya knows Arya, so she's going to be a fucking house spider and, like, hide underneath a piece of furniture that is close.
Yeah, sure. You find like a dresser and you just kind of like you stick your hand underneath the dresser and then wild shape into the fucking spider that like swings underneath and fucking hides completely. Everybody else, as you all are kind of like finding yourselves like quietly moving or shifting around into the closet and other spaces, it's kind of comical to see like if everybody could see where everybody was and where they're invisible.
Oh,
It would be very entertaining because there's 8 of you in this room. That's not a very big room, but 8 of you in this room, all hiding in different spots while invisible, trying not to make any noise. It's very entertaining.
I was gonna.
As
I
the
had
guards
an
are looking
idea,
around.
But
so I have a note.
Uh-huh.
So for Pass Without a Trace, it says dexterity checks can't be tracked except by magical means.
It's not what that spell
and
says.
Stealth checks can't be tracked by. Yeah, no, I'm reading it verbatim. Dexterity brackets stealth checks can't be tracked except by magical means. So that would mean that we don't disturb dust and things like that, because that would be a method of tracking us. And that is like kind of literally what pass without a trace means. Is we don't leave a trace, and disturbing dust would be leaving a trace.
I'll read the spell for the umpteenth time. It says,
I literally read it verbatim.
We can't be tracked except by magic.
each creature you choose
Yes,
within 30
it's-
feet of you, including you, has, which would be the following, stealth, bonus to stealth checks, and you can't be tracked except by magical means. Which would mean that they won't be able to track your position, but that doesn't mean you don't disturb dust.
Well, it says
It's
on
a-
the
the
next
spell's
line
name
it
is-
says we leave behind no tracks or other traces of passage.
Then yeah, fair enough. So yeah, you would already not be disturbing the
Yeah,
dust.
disturbing dust. Okay.
I want to be
I
under
read
the
the
bed.
spell, Riley.
That's a first for this campaign.
I read the spell, Riley. Fuck you.
No, I meant no. That wasn't just
I'm
directed
the
at you.
motherfucker who came up with the null chalk
no.
idea.
That wasn't directed
Fuck
at you. That was directed at the campaign. All of you. Cast fucking spells.
Fuck you.
So, as you are all hiding in different spaces, one of you literally on the bed. One of the heaviest of you on the bed, by the way. I want to put that in mind.
If we're gonna be hiding, I'm hiding in cover.
Would that not be leaving a trace? Would that not be leaving a trace?
No. Magic doesn't fix stupidity.
You're
it
right.
only literally muffles the sound.
Well, it says that we're leaving behind no tracks.
Yeah,
I'm
by the
aware.
way, as
This
I'm
is
on
not
the
a
bed, I'm
trap.
doing like this
This is-
sexy pose.
Spot's condition
It's
is
a
completely
trace.
different
Okay.
to whatever the spell has in store. You can't just make yourselves
Sure,
completely
sure,
impervious
sure.
to the world around you. Like, yeah. So with where everyone is, the guards eventually sweep the loft until they get to the room.
Yeah.
The door
Nah, I'm good.
swings open. Swords are drawn. And they look around. As they do, they listen. One of them steps in. Thud. 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 Spot, what was your spell stealth check, by the way?
24.
Okay.
How many are there?
Is that with my +10?
Yeah, it was with.
As the guard makes his way in, Star, you look as like behind one of the dressers. He gets really close to you. Doesn't spot you. Looks at the bed, which is worn. Doesn't quite clock Spot there. Looks up and around. Doesn't see anyone. Looks down at the floor where the cups are. Bends over. Picks them up. Looks at the open window. Looks around the room again. Moves over to the bed. Weapon already drawn. Grabs the sheets as he checks under. Doesn't see anything. Walks back over to the cups. Picks them up. stows his weapon, and begins inspecting them. The other guard walks in. What are those? They're cups. And they look new. They don't look that new. Look, this one's damaged. But there's no dust. Someone's here. Or has been. The other guard walks around the bed. Opens the closet. Gets pretty close to Jack. Doesn't spot you. Looks back at the door. Doesn't clock Illiken. Closes the closet. The two guards reconvene at the door.
In my room?
Can I follow them
And, huh?
quietly? Can I follow them quietly?
You may make a stealth check.
35.
Okay. 35. Well, no, remake it. I need you to make a new stealth check since you're going to start moving towards them.
Yeah. Cool. 36.
36. Okay. You may start following them.
And I have pass out a
You know what?
active.
You do.
I'm
And
gonna do the same.
You don't know
I'm
this is happening,
following.
Jack.
Oh yeah, this is true.
So you're in the closet because nobody said where you were, so I just put you guys where I could.
Okay.
Jack's in the closet.
Fuck.
We're all waiting for him to come out anyway.
Netflix is gonna be happy.
Yeah. So they begin to walk out and talk to each other. Weapons stowed. I think someone was here. What is you are you just gonna follow them, like tail them? Or are you wanting to
Yeah, before they leave the house
Mhm.
is the goal. I want to determine if they are about to spill the beans.
likely they're going to report the incident, yes.
Cool. Can I take a ball bearing and just make a noise upstairs? This is not an attack action,
Yeah, I know.
and it would not
Make
break
a
my
noise?
invisibility.
Sure. I
You
mean,
like
hell,
throw
if you
it?
wanted to,
Cool.
honestly, you could just make the floor creak.
Cool. I think ball bearing is more suspicious. I think it would be better.
You take a ball bearing
I
out
definitely
and drop it on the
need to
floor.
leave.
And
I hear that.
yeah.
I need to leave the closet.
Yeah.
I know something's about to happen.
Okay, the closet door opens up and you quietly come out. Those of you who are in their hiding spots are
Yeah.
coming out and ready.
I'm not coming out of my hiding spot.
Under the bed is a wonderful
Yeah, I'm
place.
chilling on the
I
bed.
don't know what the fuck is going on, but
Yeah. Yeah, the ball bearing
I am
fucking
plowed.
stops being invisible and rolls towards Caroline under the bed. As
I was
that
like
happens-
throwing it from like following them down the stairs,
oh, you want to follow
but
them down
like
the stairs?
sure, I guess.
Sure, yeah, you want to follow?
I was wherever they're going by
Yeah.
the point they make that comment.
Yeah, so probably
I'm
on
just,
their
like,
way down the
fucking-
stairs.
If I'm hucking it, I'm hucking it. Yeah.
And you want to throw it back into the room, or do you want to throw it? Where do you want to throw it?
Yeah, come on, throw it
Just
back
somewhere up.
right now.
Yeah, sure. I throw it back.
Okay, throw it back.
Throw it back!
Go ahead and just make me a dexterity check.
Performance check because he's throwing it back.
It's a performance
Dex check?
dexterity performance check.
Yeah, no, it would be a dexterity check.
Yeah, just make a dexterity check.
Nat 20, 24.
Goes in the room, lands right about where the cups landed. They
It also
pause.
touches some of the glass,
So
so it makes that like little noise.
do you want it to like hit the window? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
As it does, you see them both like look at each other. One runs out the front, the other runs back up the stairs.
Hit.
So those who are watching, it watches the one that runs up the stairs,
Yes.
weapon drawn, looks around, The other one runs outside and is looking around for anything that's moved or anything else.
Cool. I go to the person. Like, so I'm assuming they're like going to the window from the outside.
Yeah, they're like slowly creeping into the room, like looking around again.
Cool. Is there a way that I can stealthily, like, see them? Like, I could be in a hiding spot, kind of. Or it could get into a hiding spot relatively quickly.
Possibly. There's like a small, I guess this would probably be like a chair you could hide behind on the upper loft. There's not a lot
I
of
think
space,
I'm going to
but
be able to
knowing
hide behind
you
a chair
can...
when I'm visible.
Probably.
Sure. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hoods up.
Yeah.
Could I do something
I
potentially?
still have advantage.
Yes, Spot, you may also do something, and you don't know what Goran's planning,
Uh,
and you're... Goran's
No,
done a
but I
lot.
hear the running around. I hear them running, right?
You see, you see
I'm not
this guy...
running.
Came back
Well,
up.
they're running.
You
Well,
see
yeah.
this guy, like, come back to the door of the room and look around.
Cool.
And looks in Jack's direction where the closet is, and the door's now open.
Cool. Charm person on the person who is... Actually, do I want a charm person?
I was gonna.
Person?
Would the window be by the bed where I am?
Not
Yeah,
by,
fuck
not
it.
like right next to it, but kind of close, yeah.
Like to like reach, have my head or hand out the window in some capacity.
No.
With, like,
Fuck it.
with-
Not,
My
hang on.
invisibility breaks.
Hang on, time out,
Okay.
time out. One at a time. Spot, not while you were on
Sorry.
the bed. You have to get off the bed and to get to the
Okay.
window.
Okay, that's fine then. Then my plan doesn't work.
Gotcha. Jack, your invisibility breaks, why?
As I utter the words to the man staring down my invisible form, as I utter the words, I suggest you surrender. Without a word.
Okay.
As I cast suggestion.
Suggestion.
Why do you drop your form per, like?
For a spell called suggestion?
It's a spell. It has to. It. Yeah.
Concentration
No,
up to 8 hours.
you can keep your invisible. Oh, you.
You
Oh,
can't
no,
keep
that's
invisibility
great.
invisible.
If I cast a spell, it leaves.
I know. I thought you said, "Oh, it has to drop because I spoke." I was like, "No." But no, you can't.
No. I speak the words of the spell.
Got it.
Action. Of course, of action sound reasonable. Ask creature stab itself. Throw a spirit. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Mystic Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends and the subject finishes. You can also specify conditions trigger. Okay. I'll go ahead and make the saving throw. 15.
Failure.
He is now charmed by you. And as the suggestion takes place, he quietly sets his sword on the floor. Puts his hands up.
And at that point, I will basically just usher him into a corner and keep guard of him at the moment because that's all I can do.
Okay. For the purposes of surrendering to you for the duration of the spell, he's gonna stay surrendered for at least 8 hours. So that'll happen.
Yep.
Charm person.
Riley, would we know?
Make me
would everyone
a-
that's not okay? Go ahead.
Make me a new stealth check, Jack.
Okay.
Given
Fair
you
enough.
had to whisper that,
You stab your
and
plus
you
10.
lost your invisibility to make that happen, there's no advantage, but you do get the plus 10.
Yeah. Fair enough. Let me put this back out. I mean, that's still a 22.
Okay.
Not terrible, not great. No,
I
wait, no,
don't
sorry.
charm person.
I 25. My bad. I forgot my
25.
bonus.
All right.
Can you? So he's surrendering to us, right?
Yeah, and you see that.
Yes.
You
quiet.
So-
heard Jack. You see that.
Can we ask him to get his friend back in here?
Yeah.
You watch as he like confused looks at you and doesn't say a word.
Jack, can you ask him?
No, because I said without a word surrender. So now he's not gonna speak. So it's not gonna work.
You did say without a
So
word.
it's just like, no. I can't speak
no,
out
no.
Is there like a bunch of like guards on the street or whatever, or is it just that guy who's outside now?
Not that you can see. You can get up
Cool.
and check though.
Yeah, can I go check the window?
Yeah, you hop out of
Charm
bed
person,
and
that
check
guy.
the window. The guy that's looking out there seems to be looking at all the rooftops. He's not really focused on the building right now, but he's looking at the rooftops, and he's not really, like, he's not quiet about it. People are watching him look around while he's still holding the cups.
That's bad. Fuck.
Did Spot hear him speak?
There goes that plan.
Speak.
This guy that we have now?
He hasn't said a fucking word.
I mean, I've heard him.
Oh yeah, he's heard him
I
speak.
mean, I
but
heard
not
the
for
guy
a
that
full
was
minute,
walking around
no.
the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
He does.
I'm
You
sorry.
do have the actor feat.
I
You can
mean-
certainly try. You just don't get the benefit of like. You can change your voice to his voice as best you can. It's just not going to be perfect. So if you want to, Spot, you can certainly try.
I mean, I'll do that. I'll call for like help or whatever. That guy try to.
Don't call for help. Do not call for help.
Well,
Do not
I'll
call.
say come back.
No.
Type stuff.
Yeah.
In his voice.
So,
Like, check
so
this out,
really quick,
something
time
like
out. What are the exact words you say?
Come back. In that guy's voice.
Okay, just come back.
In like, is
Yeah.
a non-concerned voice?
Yeah, no,
Just
just
be-
come back.
Like,
Well, that's more
In
like a
that same
demand.
tone.
That's more like a demand. So I'll take it. Go ahead and
Yeah.
make me a performance check.
ah,
Thank you.
You do not get advantage from your feature.
That's fine. 18.
Insight check. Okay. You watch him, like, confused. Just find something. He walks back inside.
Get ready to jump him at the stairs.
when he's up the stairs. When he's up the stairs.
He eventually, like, steps up the stairs.
Can I take the sword that's laying on the ground?
Yeah,
On the
your
floor.
invisible arm reaches out, grabs the sword, and tucks it back underneath.
Yeah.
It's invisible. Like now that she's holding it.
You watch it, like,
Halfway through, it
lifts
becomes
up and just
invisible.
crawls underneath the bed. Just disappears.
Yeah.
He makes it up the stairs. What's the plan?
What are you talking about? There is no plan.
mean, I would probably, the moment I see him, try to polymorph
Goran.
him.
Goran.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, Spot, you probably
Yeah.
you're the one that saw him come up, so you walk up to the doorway and you're just gonna polymorph him.
Yeah,
What's the save on that?
Into?
Hang
that's a
on.
wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
19.
Fuck, that is my save DC. Damn it.
Okay.
I'll bend
so-
luck that.
Yeah,
I'm bending
yeah,
it luck.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Yeah, he gets. I'm allowed to, when another creature you can see makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to apply a 1d4 plus or penalty.
Okay, so roll a d4, and that
I'm gonna
becomes
give
the
it a
penalty
one.
of the roll.
He doesn't have to roll a d4. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
He
only
gets a
has to
2
go down by
penalty.
1, which is the minimum.
Oh, so your DC is
Yeah,
19.
2
Okay.
penalty.
Okay, so it becomes 17 and
Yeah.
he fails. 2 things.
Yes.
What do you polymorph him into?
Well, probably just to the usual, like, snail.
He becomes a snail. That's your MI. Or,
Yeah.
MO.
That makes it hard for him to escape, you know?
Roll me a d20 for wild magic.
true. Right, forgot about that. Guys, I'll lock in.
Everybody was, oh fuck, that's right.
Nah, I locked
I'm
in.
hyperventilating.
14.
By the way, you use sorcery points for the spell, so it's 5 or lower.
14.
You're fine.
14.
You're fine. No wild magic.
Yeah.
And now you have a snail.
Everyone can let go of the breath they were holding.
That's the only time the dust
I think I
ever
would-
settles or moves, is when you all collectively let go of the breaths you were holding. I'm
It's
assuming
still just a cloud.
I
I
was
think
gonna say-
Spot deserves a fucking inspiration for that play.
Oh, that was clear. That was very good. Not inspiration worthy, but that was very tactful and very well done.
You get a
Kadrith,
player's
are you-
inspiration. Good job.
Are you unmist forming at this time?
Is there any value to me staying in mist form right now? Because I don't feel like there is.
There's no.
You're a cloud.
Yeah, like
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna start becoming a gith again.
Okay, you take a minute and you start you drift down to the ground level and become a gith again. While that's happening,
Cool.
and you all
If
are
I
kind
started transforming back into a gith when I was still in the air, and like there was somebody under where I
You would
was
drift
doing
down
that, would I
later.
just like fall on them?
yes,
Yes, they would
You
both take a lot of
could-
I
damage.
think so,
High
yeah.
up you
you
are.
wouldn't fall.
I was
on
considering
them
doing
because
that
you-
when the guards were in the room to just fall on them and try and knock them out.
It doesn't,
Fall
it
on
doesn't
them
quite
as
work
an unconscious
that
person.
way.
Great idea.
So, are more guards following us up? Following those guards up?
You look around.
my map.
Make a perception check.
Cool.
How
I'm also smelling.
Okay, that's
Can
not gonna
I
help you.
make
but
an
you can...
estimation of how much that guy weighed with his armor and everything?
The snail guy.
Yeah, when he wasn't a snail, before he became snail.
Probably he was human. Middle-aged, relatively decent build. Wearing what looks like
200
either
pounds?
medium or heavy armor.
Okay.
Was he caked
I mean,
up?
we have
200
one
video
bag of
games.
holding that's
What does that
roughly
mean?
empty, don't we?
That's what that means. That's your estimation.
I don't
Oh, he's
know
gonna suffocate them.
pounds.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We have
I'm just
one
wondering
bag
if I
that's
can do it in
roughly
my bag
empty, isn't it?
holding, or another.
Do you have a bag of
Oh,
holding?
what
that's
if we,
relatively
like-
empty?
I think we do.
And Goran, I don't know if you heard. Well,
250
yeah, you can still.
pounds availability.
What if we do the Thanos strat,
I don't know how much.
where
that
we
is.
shove the slug guy down the other guy's throat, and when the polymorph ends, it kills them both?
That wouldn't kill the snail
That's
guy.
that's the
Jesus
That would
that's
literally
the
kill the snail guy.
Christ!
No, it would
First off,
kill the
that's
other
the
guy,
boys.
but that wouldn't kill the
Second off,
snail.
It would.
It would. It
So-
would. It would crush him
so-
as he expands.
I don't think
So who-
we should do
Who has the
that.
spell catapult so we
I
can just
think we
launch the
should.
snail?
I don't.
Well, then he's gonna become
Yeah.
alive again.
I didn't realize how fucking evil Spot
Yeah.
was. Jesus Christ.
It's not evil, it's
let me think.
practical.
What's the range?
I don't have
Somewhere-
much
He's
to
a
say.
machine.
So somewhere between like best estimate I could give you for this guy
This
is
isn't
probably
questioning
close to like
Spot's morality. It's questioning ours.
270, maybe 350, something along those lines. You don't know exact.
Okay, then I don't
Could
have
be
space
heavier,
in my
could be
bag.
less heavy.
Yeah.
So there's only enough air in there for 10 minutes to breathe.
Right.
Well, yeah, but he
At
turns
most.
back into his normal form after he dies.
So
Yeah, and then suffocates in the bag.
Damage.
before we
Yeah,
go
but the weight
any
might
farther.
destroy the bag.
And that
Before you
exceeds- that
go
exceeds the
any
gravity
farther-
of the bag.
Okay.
before
Riley's
you
turn.
go any farther, Goran, what was your perception check?
My perception check was 24.
Was that with the hearing? Because that would matter.
That is with the hearing.
Okay. Listening in to those that were talking, they are talking about what just happened. They're not moving, but that doesn't mean you're in the clear. You probably have a couple minutes before they start making their way around and start investigating themselves. For now, you're okay. but you don't know how much
Cool.
time you
I
have.
am going. Cool.
So
I'll gather
We
have
everyone in
enough
like a
room to just
whispering
shove
group, and I'll
both of these
I
guys
have
into
to
a
get rid
bag.
of that guy.
Okay. First off, I love your horrific idea. Let's do it. Second off,
No.
No.
I hit the plan. I'm gas moding immediately.
Okay.
I'm saying this. I'm gas moding immediately. I'm going to go start making my way into the armory. I'm going to set off the explosive. That should be the distraction that's necessary to create the confusion we need to create the operation.
Okay, I see where you're
has
trying to go.
the
with this.
almost empty bag of holding?
Me.
I'm guessing Goran,
Can
yeah.
I have it
I
before you do that?
We kind of
Right.
need that.
Okay.
I mean, I assume
Yeah, I
we're gonna
do kinda
get
need
to
that.
Nicolette before an hour's
Murder.
passed, right?
He's gonna be dead in 10 minutes.
Yeah, if we put him in
Are
the
you
bag.
guys
of
just
holding, we don't
sticking
know.
the snail in the bag of holding with barely anything in it?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
It's got all my useful shit in it though.
How much?
can't.
Okay, so how much space is left in that bag
It's
of
100
holding?
pounds. Oh no, 400 pounds in that bag.
Okay. And the snail goes in the bag.
Mhm.
Cool.
All right, cool. That's a problem. We'll come back to
What do we?
later.
What do we do? What do we do with the other guy? We got to
You
get
just
rid of
wanted
him
another
too.
guy holding the Caroline
He's fine.
secretly.
No. I wanted one that had space for unsnailed man. I have fallen prey to putting a snail in a too full bag of holding before.
That's very
That's
true.
how I lost my
Okay.
first pretty dress.
Very true.
And I can do that with this pretty dress.
All right.
Anyways,
Okay.
Where'd you do that?
And
you start to skedaddle, right?
yeah.
Should we?
okay.
Should we disintegrate the other guy?
No,
We need to get rid of
Why
him.
not?
give it a second. Starry.
So
Can
Goran, you're
you-
already misforming, right?
Yes, you, Starry.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
your name. Can you make an illusion of these two guys leaving? Just being like, it's clear to the other guys, and then walk around the corner so that the other guys won't come here and be suspicious.
It's genius.
I know. I am smart.
Yes.
He's
Goran
like,
makes the
no, can't do
illusion.
that.
Bot uses the voice to say, "All clear" or whatever.
Well, he can just
That
do
would
the
be-
illusion voice, can't he?
Okay. Does the illusion have a vocal?
Yeah, you can illusion. You can
Depends what-
illuminate
actually,
sound.
Yeah, I think his specifically has it anyways, but I am thinking of major illusion.
I'm-
which that
there's-
one does have sound
Major image.
anyways, I think.
There-
Major image,
Alright,
whatever.
I was gonna say there's no spell called Major Illusion. I will cast. I
there's
can
actually
very
no
much
spell.
cast made. Shut up! I can very much cast Major Image to make two guards working out, saying we're good.
Okay, yeah. You open.
And
You head downstairs. Cast the spell as our verbal component. I guess it won't matter because you cast them inside and get them walking. Open the door for them, and
Yes.
as they
One
kind
of them just
walk
kinda
out, one's whistling.
coughs.
Yeah, it's a cough, and then close the door. You kind of set them on the path, like as you're looking out the window, trying to be as quiet as possible, unseen. Make me a new stealth check.
Oh my god, it keeps
Plus
kicking me
10.
out of alchemy.
Actually, for the sake of this,
It
they're
does.
not gonna be focused on you, even if they see you. I'm gonna have you make me a I'm gonna say this is an intelligence performance check.
Intelligence performance check. Hold on.
and while
That
this is
going to be
happening,
a-
I'm gonna just regain a spell slot real quick.
Okay.
With my rod.
You play with your rod.
Magic boys
love your
doing
rod.
magic
Yeah.
things.
It's a nice rod.
If
It
you
really
say
is.
so.
17.
17. That's pretty good. As
And,
they
Yeah, not
waltz
bad.
out and move them way on down the street, like across the street, you watch as they kind of like turn, head down the street a little bit. Then one looks up at the other, building, and one of them looks down the alleyway, look at each other, start making their way down, try to make it as convincing as possible as they start looking at other stuff. God, those cups are gonna be gone too. Well, I guess they'll be in the bag of holding.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Come
we
back to
can't
that
get rid
later.
of Caroline's cup.
Exactly.
Eventually, they make their way down the alleyway out of your line of sight, and then you just kind of dismiss them as you make your way back upstairs. You're no longer invisible, but you have diverted them away.
Awesome sauce.
I'll get to that in a later bit. With where everything
Three
is
of us
now,
lost a
Goran, you have become gas mode, and you fly
I
out
have
the
become
window
God.
and make your way out towards where you.
I'm still invisible.
Yes, you are still invisible. As all of that's taken place, and the discussion of what to do with him is still being talked about amongst yourselves, we'll go ahead and end the session there. And hopefully it's not the worst.
Penis?
Penis.
That
for
almost
sure.
went to shit immediately,
Penis.
but it didn't.
Yeah.
You guys are getting better.
Penis. This stream is sponsored by Israeli Defense
No,
Forces.
all right, Kevin, I'm done.
What?
I'm done.
Dude.
Stop. That is your last warning. Stop.
All right.
Thank you. To everybody else who has been with us in and out of the stream, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, and hopefully it's at least somewhat entertaining. If not, why are you here?
Actually sponsored by Raid Shadow.
Shut
No.
I hate. Not as bad, but I hate. Anyways.
Sponsored by
Equally as bad,
Riley's
actually.
time and dedication.
Sponsored by my fucking patience. Because goddamn is that pocketbook wearing thin.
You know, Raid Shadow Legends
Yeah,
is
we won't
actually
have
made
that
by an
sponsor
Israeli
for very
company.
much longer.
I don't know.
Good night, everyone.
That
We'll see you
sponsor's
next
about to
week.
leave us.
Bye.
Penis.